60%. It's being real slow about it. Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. This is the Great Rick here.
Hello, Dell's back.
And we welcome you to another episode of the Fire Emblem Fire Emblem Sacred Stones Ironman. So far, we've only lost very few people despite being halfway through the game now. Yeah, actually...
Right, yeah, we lost, who we lost? We lost Vanessa, Franz, Ford, and someone else.
Colm. Yeah. So I normally like to wait. Actually, I've not waited for people to come in for a while. But so we're gonna get right into chapter 10.
Alright.
Sadly,
I don't remember this chapter.
it's Carcino.
Okay, trying to remember.
It's the same chapter where you get Innis and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like...
Oh, this map, right, okay, I remember now.
Yeah, this map with this guy.
Hey, that's a guiding ring.
Yeah, which means a second promotion. And I gotta make sure that these guys survive and make sure that this bitch doesn't get herself killed.
Yeah.
Oh. My hair is... I forgot to comb my hair this morning, so it's...
Oh.
So Matt said I looked like an emo today. It's a little bit jarring. Oh. Oh, great. But yeah, so yeah, for my units... Oh, I have just enough spots for Gilliam. Which means... Armory... I'm gonna buy him just a couple of lances, just because I don't like having...
you got stuff in the convoy, don't you?
Actually, let me check the convoy for, Oh, I've got an Axe Reaver.
Okay.
And a Vulnerary with 1 use.
How far along is Ardor again? I don't remember.
Level 8 with 93 EXP.
Alright, so basically level 9.
Yeah, so actually... Oh wait, wrong place. I'm not going to the convoy. I don't need that door key. Actually, I am not going to keep the guiding ring on him just yet. Just in case if he dies.
Just in case he dies before then. That's smart, okay.
Yeah. Tana...
Do we dump the Elysian Whip? Do we dump the Elysian Whip on her too, just in case?
No, because if she dies, she's the only one that can use the Elysian... Oh wait, there's Cormag.
Yeah, Cormac, yeah.
But Cormag, there's an Elysian Whip in the chapter he joins, I think, so...
Okay. It
doesn't matter.
I do know there's a sort of like an LTC strat you can do in Avram's Path where Cormac joins, where basically you feed him the boss kill that gives him exactly 100. Like he joins level 9 on Avram's Path. You can give him the boss kill in the map, which gives him exactly 100 EXP, which will get him to level 10. You can promote him right off the bat. That's
not a bad idea. Also, I'm just checking everything that gets dropped. Nothing. And what does Garrick come with? Oh, he comes with the Hero's Crest that I'm going to use to promote him ASAP, to be honest.
Yeah. You gonna go hero, or you're actually gonna be original?
I've done Ranger Garrick before. I'm thinking I'm either gonna go Ranger Garrick and then Hero Garcia. Or I'm gonna go
Yo, let's try not to screw this up here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play this a bit cautiously. Oh, Cormac does come with an Elysian Whip. Okay, yeah.
Oh, does he?
Yep. That's what Matt just said.
Okay. Or that's not Matt, that's Philip.
Or Philip. Okay, whoops. Everyone is Matt today. That's just how it be. Is your... Oh wait, no, I don't wanna... What does this guy... Oh, he has Divine. He does... I keep thinking he has Bolting. I've been playing way too much Path of Radiance.
Right, yeah, because like especially in Chapter 17, like those 4 maps, like it feels like a lot of the mages have built into that.
Well, there's only one mage that has meteor in that chapter.
Oh really?
Yeah, at least on normal mode.
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of later in the game where like I think in the chapter 22 they have like shine bishops or something.
Right, yeah.
So good old Killer Joshua. Wait, when did I become a single-celled organism capable of asexual reproduction? Oh. When haven't you, Matt? When haven't you?
Sad.
I hate when killer weapons don't crit, cause they're so limited that you need them.
Yeah, it's barely a third of 100%. That means it should always crit, clearly.
I mean, I used to think that, no joke, as a kid.
Yeah.
But then again, I was 8, so...
I mean, yeah.
Life is a lie. No, Matt, your life is nothing but lies. Lies, lies! I am not sorry for that. You cannot make me sorry for that.
He attacks Joshua at range with a hand axe. I don't know if that's, like, smart or stupid.
It's yes.
Okay, fair.
It's roundabout.
I don't remember how that goes, so I'm not gonna sing it. Yeah, this guy won't kill him anyway, so... Go for it. Forget doing 14 damage to 29 29 HP fighters. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is Awakening.
Yeah, I know. And we'll go heal.
I swear, like every single time I pick up Awakening, Wonku is always like those barbarians in Chapter 5. I swear he's always 1 point of damage away from killing them. That's
cause Lunku does really good early game chip damage.
He does. Yeah, he really does.
Ooh.
He falls off a little bit later.
Oh my!
And then there's like Gregor as well. It's like
and my emulator decided to freeze for a second. That freaked me out.
The girls just have 9 crit rate against that fighter.
Yes.
My God.
Because let's look at his skill right now. He's got good.
11.
He's got good skill.
But fighters were always about just like landing like one good, strong, like accurate hit.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of strong, accurate hits.
Yeah.
Because Tana is really close to promotion.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking Wyvern Knight for her.
Yeah. That sounds good. I mean, I think Wyvern Knight's like considered like her optimal promotion anyway, so.
Yeah. Also, hey, killing Edge Erica. With that clutch dodge there. Females in FE8 be like 5 con. True. Very true. Sad but true. Let's see. Ooh, he does not one-hit kill this guy. Or
that's okay, that just means he crits.
Yeah, Seth was like, oh, you're trying to give EXP to Ardor to help him promote? Nope.
I'll show you.
Yeah, I'm the only one that gets EXP around here.
I was gonna say, yeah, let us show you who, let us remind you which game you're playing there, sir.
Yeah, I know. So...
Holy crap.
Hey, nice.
that worked out way too well.
That did.
And the best part is, Ardor's right in range.
Yep. That's exactly why I did that. I didn't know he would crit, but I wanted to at least soften the guy up for Ardor to get more EXP.
Okay, but here's the funny thing about that. If he didn't crit, then Arthur would not be able to get the kill, because I don't think he doubled him.
Oh, I know he wouldn't get the kill, but he'd still deal 10 damage, and I know that guy couldn't exactly double Arthur back.
I guess. Arthur's really freaking fast.
He is, and I love him for that. Okay, Ballista. Oh, Kyle's in Ballista range.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it really makes a difference.
Oh, come on, Garrick, don't do this.
Right, yeah, because he'll freaking kill Marissa if she attacks him, doesn't she? Won't he?
Yeah.
God.
We're doing well. We're doing well, Aiden. Oh, hey, or True Shot, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Sure Hit, I think it's called.
Yeah.
It's basically Hawkeye from Awakening.
It's Hawkeye before Hawkeye.
Yeah. Wow, there's something odd about the fact that Hawkeye is only like a limited plus enemy only skill. I feel like that would actually be like a decent skill to give to like a sniper or something.
It would. I mean, they give it to snipers and I think Paths of Radiance.
I thought that was Deadeye.
Deadeye. You're right. You're right.
Okay. Randomly putting the enemy to sleep.
Yeah. And hey, another kill for Tana. Sure shot with an... Oh, promotion! You can promote.
Alright. So our second promotion of the run, right? Or no,
third.
Our third. Yeah, third. Because, yeah, I forgot Ross.
Kyle was our first.
Well, Ross is also promoted, so...
Yeah. Third. I was going in order. I was gonna say the order. But yeah.
Imagine going in order.
You know what? Time for another hatchet throw.
Time for another crit. Time for another, yeah, 18% crit.
Yeah.
Are you attacking him at frickin'... Oh, because they had a hand axe, so it won't matter, okay.
Yeah.
Let's say, why are you attacking him from one range?
But now I can... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Garcia. I cannot wait to find that secret shop. It'll be so good once I get to that.
Well, hang on, I'm gonna look up one of the, hang on.
Secret shop's in chapter 14.
I know, I was gonna, look at, like, when the next, Hero Crest is. It's also in 14, chapter 14. Off an enemy Myrmidon.
Oh, okay, nice. And I got a killer axe, which will be perfect for us.
There's something funny about the fact that the final chapter gives you a Master Seal.
I think it's because they know about creature campaigns, so it's like, hey...
Yeah, I know, just like, I'm just like, I'm trying to think of, like maybe, like, there's, like, a strat you can do that, like, the Master Seal comes up really clutch, because, like, just, like one very, very last-minute promotion for the final chapter.
Yeah. Also, Ross in here with, like, the intense killing, because... God dang.
Because he's a berserker, that's what they do.
Yeah. Garrick's got one, but that's going immediately to Garrick.
Yeah.
So we could count it, but...
It's a good thing that he does that.
Yeah, because I don't have any physics saves yet. And these next...
Does this just stay there?
Yes.
Ah.
Because green dancers apparently aren't programmed to move.
Which is weird, because FE5 had enemy dancers and they always moved.
Yeah, but that's because FE5 was more well-made. Yeah. Special.
FE5 was special, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Also, for people just joining today, FEMS Paint was a possible guest today, but he
hates us, so
he hates me, yeah. He's still salty about how that first Iron Man episode went towards the end.
Yeah.
But hey, Tana promotion time.
All right.
To Wyvern Knight.
These things just look cool.
They do. Like, honestly, I prefer the Wyvern Knight look over to Falcon Knight. I almost said
Yeah.
Valkyrie Knight, but
Valkyrie Knight. Yeah, it's what a day that'll be.
yeah. Well, that's just called a Light Magic Malignite.
I suppose.
Yeah. Hey, Tana's promoted.
Or
And-
you mean Darkflyer, not Malignite?
No. Oh yeah, Dark Flyer. It's like
Yeah,
basically
like-
the light magic version of Dark Flyer. Although,
Yeah.
funny enough, Dark Flyers can't use dark magic.
Wait, they can't?
Nope. Not in Awakening.
Oh, in Awakening, I was gonna say. Well, I mean, Aversa can, because she has Shadow Gift.
That's because Aversa's got a very special personal skill.
I know, but that, like, still, she can use it. And she's canonically Darkflyer, so... Well, I say canonically, like, freaking classes are all, like, whatever.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, what level is Ardor? Did he level up to 10 yet, or I forgot.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Dark Knights can't use dark magic in Awakening either.
Yeah, they can't. The only class that can use dark magic is a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, hey, Nosferatu is really good, so, like, there's not exactly, that actually is a cool little niche they have.
True that. Also, gonna be very careful and head right there. Rusk. Okay, yeah, I'll take that Killer Axe off yet, and you're good. Because right now I'm trying to reach Garrick and Innes before they kill themselves. Oh, Matt wants to join if you're okay with that.
Alright, that's good.
Alrighty.
Oh, God, Aiden does too, good lord.
Alright. Do I want to make it too chaotic?
No, we don't.
Yeah. Alright. Come on. Oh, yeah, these are mercenaries. But yeah, Matt, if you're down to join us, since I kind of want to keep it to 3 commentators at max.
Yeah. I guess we can move to the, our group chat.
Yeah, we'd have to do that. So, real quick, I'm gonna... Oh, fuck, that's... The guy entered the ballista. Yeah. And Seth got hit with a good damage, but yeah. So we'll just move to the group chat. I will change the, thing to the Be Right Back that I rarely use.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, after this turn though, so that we can,
Okay.
Yeah.
Ross always heaves an axe the size of you, and...
Yeah. Rock's already that's true though. That's very true.
Those axes are massive.
Yep.
That's actually... not bad, Garrick.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, after this turn, we're gonna be on the BRB screen, and...
For just a second, we're just long enough for, to get Matt on here.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm just muting this real quick.
And, we kinda need to relocate, though.
Yeah. Let's go into the one that we created last night. Also gotta mute my, Alrighty, guys, we are back here with another asshole.
Hey, I might be the biggest of them all.
Yeah. So welcome the stream, Majin Mad.
Yeah, nice to be here. I think this is the first time I've ever been on your channel.
Yeah, this is the first time you've ever been on my channel.
that means now I have to get Majin on my channel.
Yeah.
Oh god, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh.
Also, someone suggested talking to Tana with someone.
With Innes.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, now we've got Innes, who,
is pretty decent.
Yeah, he's pretty decent. Okay,
He's definitely better than the other archer you get in this game.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm turning the volume up just a bit. Okay, Matt, say something right now.
Something? I don't know.
Alright, yeah, because Cold said that Aiden said they could barely hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Does that increase my mic volume doing that?
I think, yeah, so I'm going into volume mixer, because...
Okay. Because I'm messing with this little dial on my thing, and I don't know what volume it changes.
Yeah.
So...
But yeah, this guy is pretty good.
I think his best aspect is that he comes with A-rank bows.
He does.
He does, yeah.
So, it makes it super easy to get him up to S rank so he can use,
Nidhogg.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say, Ufel, but...
This is not FE4.
Yeah, I was gonna say wrong
Wrong
even-numbered Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
I mean, this was like the second best game for about a year until Path of Radiance came out for Fire Emblem.
I mean, that's debatable.
Honestly, I don't like Sacred Stones much. It's just kind of boring to me. I don't know why, but
I feel like this game would be a lot better if you just remove the ability to grind, because the game is the enemies are actually like the only reason they're piss easy is because your units grow so well.
Yeah, exactly.
Just every unit has great growths. They're all great units. And then you get handed fucking Seth right off the bat, who is...
Yeah. Who should not be the Jagan.
Like, if you recruited Seth around the time you get Dusel instead...
Yeah, that would be fine. That would be perfectly fine.
Like, give someone that's a little bit weaker than, like, Dusel when you get Seth, and then get Seth when you would get Dusel. And then all of a sudden, the game's balance is so much better.
Honestly,
either that or just like tone down Seth's gross by like a bit.
what they should have done is they should have made it so that Seth was actually really injured by Vulture.
Yeah, because they forget the reason the reason that Aaron works as a Jagan in FE3 is because he's got like a terminal illness.
Yes, exactly. Compared to his FE1 self, where he's one of the best units.
Yeah. Is he one of the best units?
Actually, no. Samson's much better than him in.
I was about to say, yeah, Samson's really fucking good in FE1.
Yeah, although funny
in
FE1, like paladins have insane defense.
Right, yeah, because both defense and resistance, I think, they have the highest resistance base.
Yeah. Also, make Seth not have the 5th highest growth. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, real shit. Seth is just such an insanely overpowered unit, and however much fun he is to use...
He's so strong that's to the detriment of the game.
Yeah. Like, again, if he came in mid-game, the game would be so much better, because you wouldn't have... What the fuck is this god among men?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, Deus Ex Machina.
He really
You get given your fucking Camus.
Yeah. Oh, he decided to go.
Imagine if you started Conquest with Xander. That's how this kind of shit is.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't give you Xander off the bat, given how Awakening gave you Frederick off the bat.
Well, Frederick, at least his stats looked like a Jagan.
Yeah, Frederick, the thing with Frederick is that like, he grows really well, but everyone else just grows so much, grows even better. So like,
yeah.
Awakening Frederick is a Jagan. But only if you compare him to other units in his game.
Right.
And hey, now we've got the next god among men in this game, Garrick. I mean, seriously, the dude's stats are insane for joining.
Fuck it. Put fucking Seth where you get Garrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then where do we put Garrick?
Garrick could join literally at any time. He's a mercenary.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I mean, it's just.
Go hero.
honestly,
You know, I love how Garrick looks as a hero. He's one of the coolest looking units in the series.
then that means that Garcia's gonna become a warrior instead.
I mean,
That's-
why?
that's my-
Why do you have that? Why does it matter?
Because I don't like having more than one of the same type of unit.
Man, if I
get
had the
that.
option, I would use 7 heroes.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair, I would too.
It is my favorite class by such a massive landslide.
Hero is the class you really can't go wrong with.
Harkin. You know what? Harkin made me fall in love with the hero class back when I was a kid.
Ironically, that's Harkin wasn't the one, obviously, but Corel was the reason why I actually started really liking and getting why people love Swordmaster so much.
Yeah.
Because I know that he's not very good, but he's really fun to use.
Yeah.
He is.
Wait, are you talking about FE6 Carol or FE7 Carol?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey,
Just Corel as a whole.
Okay.
hey, promoted Arter. Or promotable Arter
promoted
now.
Arter.
Well, you haven't promoting yet. He's in promotion.
Are you making him a bishop or the good class?
Yeah, bishop or good. Bishop or good. So basically bishop or bishop. Whatever you choose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Bishop or bishop. I'm making him a bishop.
God, I wish Mage Knight was better.
I mean,
for being a spiritual success.
I mean, here's the thing. I could see the appeal for bishop, but I would personally vote bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's bishop or
Like-
sage, not bishop or mage knight for Arter.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
that's for troubadours.
No, that's for female. That's for clerics.
Oh.
Natasha promotes either bishop or no. I think
And this tells you.
she's bishop or Valkyrie actually.
Yeah, it's mages. It's the regular mage class that becomes.
Right.
So
Sages
Luke,
are mage knight.
yeah, so
If this
Luke,
tells anyone how much I've played Sacred Stones,
yeah,
but yeah, just in general, I think Sacred Stones has a lot of potential, but I also kind of find its world a little bit boring sometimes.
okay, yeah, I will agree there. Here's the thing: Sacred Stones has peak characters, but what the fuck is lore?
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't call its characters the best in the series like some people would. Adding a certain friend of mine, who firmly believes that Erica is one of the best written lords in the entire series, no matter what. But
I mean, she is pretty good though. Let's not like.
yeah,
if you compare to shit like Roy, okay, yeah, I see it. And Roy's not even a bad lord in terms of writing.
yeah.
Nah, he's not. Yeah.
He's just a very boring one.
She's Erica's a very solid lord.
But I can't see someone comparing Erica to the Three Houses lords.
Or like Ike or
Ike.
something like that. Yeah.
Ike, Hector, Elliewood, even Lynn. Lynn is a really good character if you can stand listening to her talk.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing about Lynn is I can accept the fact that she is like a well-known character. I still just don't really like her that much, just because I don't know.
I don't like her
she's
very
boring to
much.
me.
Yeah, she is very boring, but she's well written. Boring.
Yeah.
And I really like Hector and Elliewood because they're some of the few lords that really build off of each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Elwood in general is really underrated.
Like, the thing that I hate about FE8 that really sort of ruined it for me the first few times I played it. I've only beaten the game twice, but I've played it like 12 times.
Yeah.
I just can't bring myself to beat it again.
Oh, hey, I got a dancer.
Which is sort of why my series may as well be canceled at this point. I may start up a Thracia Let's Play or some shit.
Yeah.
But just in general, I really hate Ephraim and Erica's dynamic.
What do you mean?
I mean, what dynamic? Come on, guys.
They don't build off of each other at all.
Okay, that's actually fair. Honestly,
Erica has zero purpose in the story. She is a plot device for Leon to want. She is a MacGuffin. Which is not the proper usage of the word, but it's a funny word, so I'm using it.
That's the thing. I feel like calling her MacGuffin is going a bit far, but I can kind of see where you're going.
But just in general, she doesn't serve. If this was a story that was just Ephraim and Leon, with Erica as an NPC, I think it would be a better story because it could focus on the dynamic of two childhood friends that are. One of them went off the deep end and made a big mistake, instead of whatever the hell this trifecta thing is.
I think it's more so just that like Erica's like there to sort of flesh out the world as a whole, whereas Ephraim is just there to kind of flesh out Leon.
Ephraim's. I honestly don't really care for Ephraim that much, just like I don't really care for Hector that much. Like
I like Hector because he's a very human character. Like you cannot like him very easily. He isn't the most likable character ever by any means.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But I like him because he is a very real character. Because
yeah.
I could talk for ages about FE7 on the character level. Just as long as you ignore everything except character interaction.
Exactly. Like just like ignore the rest of the story and we're good.
FE7, ignore the story like the characters, because its characters are freaking great.
Unless it's Nurgle, because his backstory is actually honestly like one of the best in the series, I think.
Who the fuck is gonna see Nurgle's backstory though? You have to go through 19XX, you have to kill fucking Kashuna.
But if you actually do all that, you'll find a character with an excellent premise that just was unfortunately subject to really bad execution.
Yeah.
Nurgle had the potential to be right there with Arvis, Leon, Ashnard as some of the best villains in the series.
Oh,
but he was executed terribly.
Yeah, the writers gave him all of the like the respect of a Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Mm-hmm.
And not even a good one. Not even a good one like Plankton.
Yeah. Now, I will say, I think Fire Emblem needs its Saturday morning cartoon villains.
Yeah.
Not every villain should be Arvis or...
Right, yeah.
Not every villain needs to be deeply intricate. We need a few more gang rules, honestly.
Yeah, I like that's actually kind of a reason why I like Rajix so much, because like he's not deep at all, but like he's just so like such an unapologetic asshole that like it's hard to just like the perfect love to hate villain, I think.
Again, that's a term that I love to use describing villains and antagonists. Is a villain is the character that you love to hate.
And also, I do like Jared and Rennie Dawn for similar reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jared is just great because of how much of a shithead he is.
And then you have freaking Ludwig, which like what the fuck was his deal?
I will say that one of my biggest gripes with Three Houses is that it did make all of its villains these really like backstoried characters. We didn't have a gangrel.
Honestly,
yeah.
Speaking
they
of,
they were trying way too hard to humanize all the antagonists, even like the fucking cult, the fucking dark magic cult.
Yeah.
Like fucking like the writers back in '94 knew that the Lob Tier cult was like you had no chance of humanizing them, so they just didn't try.
Actually,
the FE8's writers knew that there was no humanizing the Demon Kings, so they didn't even try. The freaking writers for Three Houses tried to humanize the Dark Cult, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to stop you there about the Lob Tier cult. Like, we see in their backstory that just because, like, it's much like Jeddah and Echoes, how like it's just they were persecuted solely because of their religion. Like, so
I guess
like that's the thing.
The thing is that's mostly just Manfory though. That's not necessarily the cult as a whole.
Yeah, the cult as a whole is definitely evil people.
No,
yeah.
the cult is
Okay, I'm going to say my thoughts real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't want to interrupt. I'm just trying to get this through. You can say that the cult, at least back then, was humanized. It was just people. But the cult we see in FE4 and FE5 is certainly not.
Okay, that I agree with.
They make no attempts to humanize the cult we see in the game.
Okay, it fixed itself. Audio is going screwy again, sorry.
Yeah, it was a little wacky. But yeah, I just really like that aspect of Youth Girl is just such a well-written world compared to most of the others. That is the most Chad crit animation in all of Fire Emblem outside of the heroes.
I love it
really
so
is.
much.
Heroes and Armad's Hector are right there with it, but I just fucking love yeet.
Yeah.
Bunk.
Berserker crits are my favorite animations in the series.
They're just so great.
Also, I want Berserkers back in FE17 because I missed them in Three Houses.
Wait, hold up. FE17? Oh. I thought you said I liked Berserkers back in.
No, I said I want Berserkers back.
Yeah. Back. Yeah. I mean, War Master is kind of sort of Berserker.
It's just Berserker without the aesthetic.
Yeah, basically.
Which, really, the aesthetic of the Berserker is the best part about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It may not be the best class, because, you know, Axe Lock is not very good. In most games, at least.
Well, no. War Master's problem is that it's a full locked-in game where Rival North like reign supreme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just... Three Houses is an unbalanced mess, and...
Yeah, that's partly why I don't really like it. Here's the thing, I don't like... I think Majin and I've had this conversation before. I don't like how all this fluff that is gotten from every single unit having access to every single class. I just don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm a big advocate for player choice in games like this.
Oh, yeah, here's the thing. There comes a point where you have so much player choice that it just a lot of it is just pointless, meaningless, basically.
I mean, that's fair.
I remember a while back, I think it was you and someone else. It may have been Rangor that were arguing that none of the characters in Three Houses have a gameplay identity.
Yeah.
And well, that's true.
I think that was Lila, actually.
Yeah. That was Lila. But
yeah.
I understand that to an extent, but then I look at, we know Hubert and Didu do very different things.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Those two are just kind of the exceptions to the rule.
Well, let's look at more distinct... Okay, so about the closest characters to doing the same things are the healers, base mages, and Sylvain and Lawrence.
Yeah.
Ferdinand too, kind of. But in general, for the most part, units are defined well enough once you look past their class and stats.
Yeah, classes...
Because it's how they use the classes that makes them impressive. Didu is an unbreakable wall.
Yeah.
But Raphael, he doesn't have the defense to do that most of the time.
Yeah,
but he has the HP.
Raphael's meant to be more like a bulky attacker than a full-blown attacker.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay. Now we get out of that. What do you say? What do you say to pulling Garrick back to heal? Oh, we don't even have any healer down here, do we?
No, but I can easily get one down here, and Innes is gonna be fine. Marissa barely has...
she doesn't crit him out of existence.
She only deals 5 damage to him.
Also assuming she can't reach Tethys. Because she can very easily just go
That's
to
an important thing to check, I'd wager.
Yeah.
I don't think she can.
Oh, well, okay, can we at least make sure?
Well, she's not gonna be able to after I move Tethys.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Cause I'm gonna use her to dance loot.
Okay, good.
Trust me, mates. I've got this shit.
I was watching both of your previous streams of this game. Why should I trust you?
Yeah, exactly. We've lost units for far less.
Trust me on this. I am a genius.
Yeah, if Sacred Stones ever gets a remake, I actually have a friend, same one that really loves this game. But
here's the thing. The Japanese version is actually actually quite a bit more difficult than the English version. I think if we just got the Japanese release, it would have been it still would have been really good.
Okay, a lot of people really hate the difficulty of this game. I don't mind it. I just think that it's really unbalanced in an unfun way.
Yeah.
You don't have to abuse Seth. He just does it. He just is that good.
Yeah.
My issue with Seth is just here's the thing, to an actually fully new player that still doesn't know what the hell they're doing, right? The reason why Jagan units have low growth rates is because when they realize new player is going to realize just how strong the unit is, and like, but then when they get finally get up a level up and they get next to no stat ups, that's supposed to signal to the new player that hey, these guys are really strong, but you shouldn't 100% rely on them. With Seth, you don't get that because
Seth,
it grows the same as every other unit.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, and okay, you first, Riek.
I was gonna say it's kind of a problem that a lot of modern Jagans and Oife archetypes have. Seth kind of changed the game, and a lot of Jagans and Oifes now are...
Well, okay, it didn't start with Seth. It started with FE7 Marcus.
I mean, kind
but
of.
FE7 Marcus at least had, like, low growth.
Seth was just the avalanche to Marcus's snowball.
Yeah, I mean, like the changes were like starting to become a little. Well, actually, here's the thing: a lot of Jagans, funnily enough, are actually viable for a lot of the game. It's just that like Seth is the one that actually has like the really high growth. It's the first one that has really high growth rates.
Yeah, I will say that
Yeah, see, she doesn't even kill him with a crit.
As someone who puts a lot of value in story into gameplay, I do like that Seth is so strong because it definitely solidifies him in world as the strongest knight of Frelia.
I mean, here's the thing: when the balancing is takes such a freaking.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think at that point you should probably just rework Seth's character.
I was gonna be so pissed at that 7% hit. I was gonna
because then you could because then you wouldn't have been able to heal him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I like how FE4 did it. I know I bring up FE4 a lot, but it's because I like what it did a lot.
Yeah.
Of where the holy weapons, you didn't start out with any of them.
No.
No.
And most of them you have to do a relatively obscure conversation to get.
Right, yeah. Like friggin' Bridget with Adane, I think, to get the UFL.
Well,
yeah,
at least
and then the UFL isn't even all that strong.
At least the Bridget Evel one, or Bridget Adine one makes sense.
They are.
I mean, here's the thing: you don't learn that they're sisters until after that conversation.
No, you learn beforehand. Like when Sigurd talks to Adine in chapter 1, she's Sigurd asks, so you're still carrying the UFL and looking for your sister Bridget, your sister. So you know eventually you're gonna meet her. Then you put 2 and 2 together and see, oh, this blonde archer chick.
Yeah. Like, the UFL isn't too bad, but it's also, you know, unlike the other holy weapons, it's not the best of its weapon type.
I mean, that's mostly just like an issue with bows as a whole in Gen 1, or FE4 rather.
Yeah, just the killer bow is so much better.
Yeah.
Like, there's no excuse there. But yeah, like, then to get the really strong holy weapons, which really the first holy weapon you get that is just that feels as powerful as a holy weapon should feel is Forsetti.
Oh.
I mean, is it Gungnir? Is that the one that Quan gets?
No, it's Gable. But you only get that for a fraction of a map. So
Yeah.
I guess, but still.
Like, and you're fighting a bunch of axe units after you get it.
That's
So,
true, but
if you got the Gay Bulge one castle earlier,
the gay bulge.
yes, the Gay Bulge. But if you got the Gay Bulge one castle earlier, it would be so much better. But you're just fighting a bunch of really strong axe units with it, and Quan can very easily die if you haven't gotten really good levels.
Yeah.
That's
There is
true.
actually like this is kind of sort of off topic, but one thing I do like about FE4 is like the fact like the pawn shop just like a whole mechanic. I do like I think that's probably one of my favorite things like in FE4 because it encourages like not only does you need to actually like stop and think if you want to actually train around your weapons, but also it gives you an incentive to just to at least try and work with what the unit starts off by default.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Also,
I just really love FE4, and my favorite aspect of FE6 is when you get the fucking binding blade, and then all of a sudden Roy goes from
Subbar to actually pretty solid.
Yeah. Like, I just love that storytelling in gameplay aspect.
Yeah.
That a lot of modern Fire Emblem games just don't have.
Yeah.
So speaking of that,
a lot of people will say that intelligence system's kind of lost their ability to tell a good story with Kaga, but I don't necessarily think that's like 100% true, but I can definitely see why they say that.
The issue is that they can tell a good story, but they can't tell it through gameplay anymore.
Right, yeah.
And because, like, really the fucking relic weapons, not relic. Yeah, they are relic weapons, right?
Yeah.
But the relic weapons in Three Houses, if they're supposed to be references to the holy weapons, they are horrible abominations of a reference.
Yeah, they really are.
Because they're just mediocre.
Rig, I think you were gonna say something. I think we cut you off.
Yeah, he was. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, speaking of like gameplay story integration, how do you would you want say story-based promotions to come back?
It depends on the game, and it depends on how late they come.
Yeah.
Honestly, we should never have FE6 story promotions ever again.
Yeah, I don't think FE6, FE7 style story promotions.
Have the main lore promoted like a little earlier than 2 chapters before the final one. Good lord.
Like I think story promotions are a really cool idea, but they need to be done right. They can't be right at the end of the game or any of that shit. They need to be relatively well paced. I think it's a good thing for your lord to be stuck as a tier 1 a little longer than your other units.
Yeah.
But
also preferably don't have like the story based version so early that like too early for before like your characters have like enough time to like at least gain a few levels.
Yeah.
Like I think that if you figure it out around whenever your lord is going to be hitting level 15, 20, just in that range, if you stick a promotion towards the end of that range, I think it's a fine time.
Yeah.
I can
like a Celica's promotion in Echoes, I think was pretty well done sword promotion.
Yeah, that was a very well done version of it.
Yeah.
And I do really like how Ulm promotes in that game too, because of how the 2 paths work.
Yeah.
But if you played through to the Dragon's Maw and then did Celica's route, I feel so bad for you.
Yeah. I think the funny thing about like Gaiden is that I think you actually do have to do like the Dragon's Gauntlet with or like before either like with or without like doing that first.
Yes, actually in Gaiden you do have to do that. You have to straight up be like, oh, so pretty much what happens is Ulm will go through a whole bunch of forced, like you finish the Celica, the whole tower thing, and then like you go, and then like Celica will meet Jeddah, and Jeddah will be like, just watch what happens, and then you are forced to go through the dragon's thing anyway.
Yeah.
For a few bit.
Yeah. Echoes is my second favorite game in the series right now.
But want to know what?
Echoes does a lot of really good things.
But want to know what makes the Dragon's Gate or the Dragon's Maw tolerable in FE2? You know the Expel spell that kills like a few monsters?
It works on Necro Dragons?
It works on Necro Dragons, and
also it targets the entire map.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And will kill all but one Necro Dragon.
That's wild.
Expel was really freaking good back in Gaiden.
Yeah.
Echoes, I really like what it did. I really like that it was a very faithful remake that just enhanced everything instead of changing everything.
The map design could still use some work, but overall it's still pretty solid. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I mean, the map design isn't so egregiously terrible that it's, like, unbearable to play.
Right, yeah. Should we move people back?
Probably.
Honestly, the only people in danger are Garrick right now.
Let him die. Let him die.
Let's just make sure. Let's just make sure he doesn't have any. Let's just make sure they don't have any like sword reavers or something.
Let's see. They're all lance units, so.
Yeah, I don't think there's a sword reaver in there.
Or fucking axe reaver, whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah, there's no axe reaver in there. So, give Garrick an iron axe and let him frickin' rip. Also, right. Hey Andres, everything's going pretty good. We've lost no one. We've gained 4 people.
Yes.
So this is going like 100% better than my usual runs.
Plus 4 units.
I mean, hey, we broke even now, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, actually, I've broken even much earlier than this, cause like, oh wait, no, yeah, you're right. I've broken even. I've lost 4 people, but I've gained 4 people, so it's kind of equaled out. You're right.
Yeah.
Also, watch Garrick kill everything. Cause
Yeah, I'm honestly excited to see if we hear anything about FE17 in the next like 6 months.
A lot of people are thinking that FE17 is going to be an FE4 remake.
If it is, I'll be happy. I don't expect it to be as good as the original.
Yeah.
But I want Arvis in English, and I want to hear him and seduce me in English.
I'm just gonna say it's not gonna be. FE17 will not be a FE4 remake. It's gonna be one more new Fire Emblem game, and then it'll be an FE4 remake or something.
I mean, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm good with a remake of the best FE, or I'm good with an entirely new game.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just good. You're not gonna try anything stupid.
Nope.
But he's playing Sacred Stones. That's already doing something stupid.
I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah.
It's not because it's Sacred Stones. It's because it's Riek playing Sacred Stones.
Yeah.
Yes, but it could be worse. It could be Riek playing Awakening Lunatic Plus.
I'm not gonna do that. Fuck you.
Yeah,
What are you going to play those later games on?
When he gets to them in chronological order.
Yeah,
He's playing through all the games like in a row, basically.
Yes. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm just curious what difficulty he'll be playing them on whenever he gets to them.
I think he said hard.
I'm doing Hard Awakening, but I am doing Lunatic Conquest and all of Fates.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because Lunatic Fates is actually not that bad.
Yeah, Lunatic Fates is actually well designed.
Again, Fates, its gameplay is some of the best in the series, at least in Conquest.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say Conquest, but Birthright and Revelations can fucking suck my fucking throat.
Birthright has a problem with being very generic in its map design and being wholly uninspired.
Yeah, Revelations does still have I think Revelations is really overhated because there are some pretty good maps in Revelation.
Revelations has a few good ones, but then there's a few really boring gimmicky ones too.
Yeah, like the snow shovel, the snow shoveling map is it's not I feel like it gets a lot more hate than it kind of deserves, because when you think about it, it's just it's kind of it's similar to Chapter 7. It's just different aesthetic. The thing about Chapter 10 that was just really boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Fates, but I can't talk about its story or anything like that. I think its gameplay is pretty good in Conquest. I've only played through Birthright twice. I do think the final boss of Birthright is really cool.
I'm benching Seth to bring in Tethys.
Okay, sounds good.
Fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, just in general, Fates is a very polarizing game.
Yeah.
Because it's got some of the highest highs in the series for some aspects, but then you get to the
Here's a question. What do you feel about it? How do you feel about Anarchos?
Fucking worst villain.
Okay, no.
Really even worse than Garen?
Okay, Garen was...
Anonkos is a great villain if he had more work on him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's almost like Nerdle 2.0. Really cool concept, but just horrible execution.
Yeah.
He probably has one of the most interesting... Okay, I've actually done an entire thing with my buddy Sean on all this shit. One sec. Let me find our Google Doc where we rewrote Fates.
Yeah. Honestly, I've got my ideas for rewriting Fates. One of the biggest things I would do, honestly, I'd remove Corrin. Corrin is such a fucked the idea the most.
If they I want to keep Corrin, but I want to do him like how they did Corrin and Warriors.
I can't see that for the great morality story, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean...
Well, okay, so... This is... Okay, so we designed this concept with a completely new cast of characters in mind, because, we were going to do it for a tabletop campaign, and we all wanted to make characters. Yeah. But we did write it originally with the actual like Fates cast in mind. There's the link to it real quick, but like we expanded on the lore of the dragons, and yes, now there's multiple, not just non-coast, who is all 3 of them.
Oh god, good lord! All right.
That's good.
And then also made Hoshido not objectively good people.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the thing. They need to make Nor like a lot more rational, and I feel like that making Hoshido more like a people who just who don't take to the change or the conflict very well at all.
Me and Sean were inspired by Blazing Knight's video on it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and I think he had a lot of really good ideas for it.
Has anyone here seen Zerk's Fates rewrite thing?
I have. That's
not.
how I got introduced to Zerk.
I have not yet. I've been meaning to though. I've
actually been following Zerk since he had 500 subs. So
I've been following Zerk for a long time. His videos just never appear in my feed, so I always forget to watch him.
Yeah. Me and Zerk actually do talk pretty often. Not gonna lie.
That's fair. Reek's the guy with connections of our group.
He really is fucking hell.
I talked here's my circle of people I talk to on occasion, not too often, but on occasion. The Omniblade, Max HP, Gast, Goosephone, and that's of the people that are still remaining. Because I would count one other person, but
yeah, we don't he shall not be named.
Not him.
Big day.
Well, the other guy who's not be named just for the sake of not causing any shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
Reek's very first episode of his FE4 Ironman. For those that aren't aware, for those that don't know.
Yeah, which I'm not taking down. I still love that. I still had fun with that, but
yeah.
Anyway, but just in general, I think Fates, it had a lot of potential, but as per usual with Fates, it was just squandered by bad writing games. Yeah, Dozla.
Best beard in the game.
Dorki for Dozla? Anyway.
What the hell is that a reference to?
Every time I get a Dorki in FE7, I give it to Dorcas. So I say Dorki for Dorcas.
Ah.
So Dorki for Dozla?
Also, I wish that Dozla had, much like Hawkeye in FE7, he should have had his own unique Berserker animation.
Yeah.
Hawkeye is just a badass. I love Hawkeye.
I the custom battle sprites that Sword is giving some of the units in her FE6 LP. I'm just looking at those. I'm just how the fuck did IS not think of this themselves?
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I'm so glad that that current Fire Emblem games now are doing unique sprites for characters.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind that now they can.
Fun fact: if you promote Lissa and Awakening to a Sage, she actually looks like Emerin.
Yes, which is awesome, and I love that shit.
And also, if you reclass Laurent to a Berserker, he keeps his wizard hat.
It's great.
Which is amazing.
Shit. But at least specifically for the newer games, they're all in 3D, so it makes it a whole lot easier for them to make custom models. So,
Aiden, would you say that Hawkeye's high key kind of hot?
Oh god.
Hawkeye, he's not.
He's alright.
He's alright. He's good looking.
I mean, his daughter is better.
Yes.
His daughter's
Green is definitely
looking.
pretty hot. Green is definitely pretty hot. Not gonna lie.
It just runs in the family, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that family just got nothing but good genetics.
And maybe they're distant relatives of Tailchew's lineage.
Maybe.
Ishtar, the fucking walking sex icon.
Yeah.
I love Ishtar.
You want to talk about a fucking glow up in Heroes?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Like, Ishtar was hot before Heroes, but dear God, after.
There's something about her design combined with her just like I'm so done with everything, like look on her face. That's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Also, I think I made a mistake.
Yeah, I'd say I have.
Like,
You
Ishtar's
definitely-
like,
you fucked up. You fucked up.
Reptana,
Oh.
add her to the counter, boys.
Tana, goodbye.
Maybe we should just stop having these conversations, because it's always during one of these conversations that Rig loses someone. I think he gets distracted.
Nah, I like watching him lose people.
I mean, I do too, but at the same time, I also kind of want to see him actually win an Ironman for once.
I mean, I'm like...
Did you beat an FE4 one?
No,
No.
He got to chapter 8, and then something happened.
Chapter 10.
Or
It's always
chapter
chapter 10 where I fuck off.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, like
Yeah, Reptana.
but
Rip the best, RIP best girl.
I can recruit Cormac with Erica, right?
Yes.
Yes, I believe so. I'm
Good.
looking at that 1 second. Let's see, Cormac, where are you? There you are. Let's see, Cormac appears as an enemy during turn 5 on chapter 13. Talk with Erica. Oh, so it's only Erica.
Oh, what has happened to the stream? Oh, okay.
Hmm?
David said something happened. I think he was just saying that we've like gone crazy right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Man, fuck, now I'm thinking about the fucking, Frege house, like, the
Okay,
Frege
sorry.
family.
Sorry, I'm just gonna post like a meme into the group real fast. I just need you guys to look at this because it's amazing.
I'll look at it later because I can't. Because if I bring it up now, it'll appear on the stream, and that's the last thing I want right now.
Okay, but you're gonna fucking love it because you actually get the reference.
Okay, I'm going. Well, actually, I'm opening up my phone because I can.
Okay.
Oh, Cocotro.
Oh, oh my god.
Uh,
You crazy bastard, I love you.
well, that wasn't me. I just found that in. I think it was Bedenze that posted it in your Discord.
Oh, I know, but still, like, I love you for sharing that. Also, La Rochelle, please, for the love of fucking God.
La Rochelle!
You're taking too damn long.
That's because I have to be cautious, but also,
You just have to pay attention. Freak.
yeah. Okay.
Actually, okay. Here's a question. Can you pop? Well, actually, no. He doesn't have a ranged weapon. Never mind.
Ooh, one-hit kill. Good job.
Big
Okay, I was gonna ask if you could lower the bone wall over to the wall with boots, but he doesn't even have a ranged weapon, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That moment when you can't double because your killing edge breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, actually, brave weapons, even if they only have 1 uses left, they will always double.
Huh, cool.
That's because brave weapons are awesome like that.
They really are.
Brave weapons are so much fun, but they're also so bullshit in some games and so useless in others. Looking
Yeah.
at Fates,
Yeah. I mean, they're okay. Here's the thing: brave weapons and fates are at least better than silver weapons.
Everything
Okay,
is
silver
better than
weapons are-
fucking silver
silver
weapons.
weapons aren't too bad in Fates. They
Yes,
get a
they-
lot more hate than they deserve.
No. They are bad because they every hit that you do removes -2 strength and 2 skill. So and it keeps stacking. It stacks and stacks and stacks. It's not
Yeah.
just
You see, let me tell you about this little trick called the trade button.
you call it the trade button, but even on enemy phase, the final person that has that ends up taking up a lot of fights.
Yeah, because that's the thing. That's the thing. You can't trade in the middle of an enemy phase, there, guy.
Yes.
Okay, why did you leave them with a silver weapon if you're intending to use them for enemy phase?
Because
that sounds like your problem.
okay, but here's the thing. Phase is also like a very enemy phase heavy game at times.
Yes.
So,
Okay, I think
really
the biggest problem with Fates is why would you ever use anything but killer weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, killer
Yeah,
or plus 4
because,
iron
like,
weapons.
Because there are times where it feels like they tried like so freaking hard to try to like nicely done, Ross. It feels like like Fates is like there are points where it feels like they tried really freaking hard to make every single tried almost too hard to make every single weapon have a use, but then they didn't even try for like the personal weapons and like the killer weapons and like the effective weapons and all that.
Yeah.
Killer weapons in that game are just so much better than everything else in the game.
Yep.
All right.
And I think you can just full on like buy killer axes like right off the bat in Conquest, can't you?
No, you can?
Yeah.
No, you have to level it up to level 2 shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is like level, like chapter 14.
No.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, chapter 14. You're right.
I mean, so assuming you don't build anything else before then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just in general, killer weapons are so fucking bullshit in that game.
Yeah.
That 4 times crit is like the best fucking thing ever.
Hell, it's not even that. It's just they're good weapons. They're on par with steel weapons in terms of strength.
And they don't have any drawbacks.
Yeah, there's just no reason not to use them over everything else. And
unless you're fighting an armor knight, because then the armor slayer is preferable. But even then, like armor slayers also don't have any drawbacks.
Yeah, armor slayers are just good.
Yeah.
And then I do like in Fates a lot of the I wouldn't call most of them joke weapons, but they're the sort of weird weapons that don't seem to really like
like a water wheel.
Fuck the water wheel. Fuck the S ranks in that game. Those things are so useless.
We're talking about stuff like the radish and whatnot, not the fucking...
I know.
I mean, my personal favorite is the Samurai's Katana.
I mean, here's the thing. The water wheel is still a joke weapon, just a really, really good joke weapon.
It's not even good!
I mean, yeah, that's... Okay, fair.
Like, God, I wish the S ranks in that game were good. Like,
it's a very gimmicky weapon.
Mm-hmm. The reason I don't use S-rank weapons usually in my modern playthroughs is because my first experience with them was fucking Fates.
Yeah.
Yep.
God.
Because I played Awakening, Echoes, and Fates as my first 3 games.
I'm so sorry about, like, Fates ruined Regalia, and it's the worst thing ever.
They really did.
Like, now I'm sort of, like, if I see that S rank, and it don't start with G, I'm not a fan.
Okay, here's the thing. The water wheel is at least better than the Hakakure blade.
Yes.
Yeah. Everything is better than the Hakakure blade. Because it's like, you're probably only going to have like 1 or 2 sword masters, ever.
Yeah.
And one of them has fucking Raijinto.
Exactly.
Yeah, Raijinto, you don't need anything else after the fucking Raijinto.
Like, I like how powerful those weapons are, but when everything else is so much weaker.
Yeah, here's how you play Birthright. Step 1, you get to chapter 13. Step 2, Prophet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Step 2, unequip everyone else and set Corrin as the fucking adjutant.
Yeah.
Hero or Ryoma.
Also, can we just talk about the fucking chakram in Fates?
You know what?
Defensive resistance -5, following attack speed +5, enemies follow-up attack speed -5. And it also debuffs the enemy's strength, magic, defense, and resistance by 6.
It's fucking wild, I'm not gonna lie.
Ugh. I mean, that's at least like the -5 defensive resistance is at least like enough of a drawback to like at least have fun with like the bullshit weapon, but like still.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think you guys might actually like some of the things I did in my other campaign to change the legendary weapons, but that's just Fates. But that's just because weapons in general in this version are going to be way stronger.
Ah.
I'm so sad that Aiden, I think Aiden is like giving me the okay now, but like he was like really had like protesting like lunatic mode on our tabletop at first. I'm just like, why? That's so much fun.
I'm still against it.
Lunatic would be a terrible idea. I don't want to put you guys through that, but
I want to be put through that. I want to be put through that.
Lunatic is a terrible idea because that's just you get nothing.
Your point being?
Maddening is where I just hand you out every tool in the game.
Right. Sorry. I confused the two. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. But like, I think it would be really fun to DM that. But
yes,
because my intent there is I would be like actually trying to kill you.
Please do, because that sounds fucking chaotic as hell, and that sounds really fucking fun.
It doesn't sound good as a D&D player. That's the thing.
Okay, but here's the thing: I've not played D&D, so I don't care.
Yeah, but you see, that's...
like, okay, the maps would be pretty much the same. I wouldn't be adding a shitload of enemies, because I don't like when maps just increase the enemy density as a difficulty increase.
Right.
I think it's really lazy design.
Well, I think it's at least better designed than just like buffing the enemy stats to Kingdom Come.
Yeah, I think again, my favorite way of balancing everything is, you see that man with the silver sword?
Yeah.
He has a silver blade and a killing edge now.
Yeah, exactly. Give him different stuff that like, not necessarily a bigger challenge, but just like an alternate challenge.
Yeah. Like, it's probably going to be harder to deal with, but if you have the right units with the right items, it may not be.
Yeah.
Right.
So, hello, Sage Loot.
That's the thing. That's the thing about like Fire Emblem. You have so many units and so many different weapons that you can use. Like creating an objectively bigger challenge in the last is just like almost kind of
really
impossible without just doing the lazy thing and increasing their stats.
I mean, like, obviously, on higher difficulties, you're gonna deal with a little bit of stat increase.
I guess.
But, like, again, on my difficulty chart, like, Lunatic wouldn't have increased their, like, in the later game, it may have been, like, a +3 or to 5 for every stat on late game units.
Yeah.
I just wish, like, they're never going to fucking do this, I'm telling you right now, but I think the perfect, like, I might have said this before, but I think the perfect, like, FE hardware would just be, like, an inbuilt 0% growth thing. Because 0% growth is really fucking fun.
It can be.
Yeah.
But they have to design the entire game around it.
That's the problem.
Fair.
You see, that's the problem. A lot of...
Because the thing about player-made challenges is that they're fun because the game isn't designed for it.
I suppose.
But...
I mean, that's the thing. I feel like the older games kind of are, because, like, the growth rates were so low in those games.
Yeah. They sort of are, but they're still built with, you know, some semblance of that being in the game.
Yeah, the older games were more so, like, the growth rates are more so just, like supposed to be, like, a sort of like a pleasant surprise, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in Gaiden. Fucking hell.
Yeah, in Gaiden, good luck getting a level up with more than 1 or 2 stats.
I mean, the game's actually programmed to always give at least 1 stat upon leveling up, at least.
It's actually 2 stats, from what I understand.
No, it's only 1.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2, but that might just...
It's 2 in 3 houses, but not some units in 3 houses, but not Gaiden.
Yeah, it's also 2 in Fates and Awakening.
No, you can actually get 0 setups in Awakening Fates.
Yeah, I feel like I remember getting one of those at some. I think I got it on Muriel in Awakening a couple years ago.
Like 0% growth, because 0% growth runs of Fates are hilarious because Jacob carries the early game hard, and like, every single time he gets a level, you just hear him go, "Oh!"
Yeah.
Like his fucking like groan.
Ooh, another chest key. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Honestly, as long as you don't make it too bullshit, let's go ahead and do Lunatic.
Oh god.
No, maddening.
Yeah, maddening.
Oh, maddening then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I now got what? 3 men? 2 men?
I mean, Aiden gave his blessing, like, as long, like, he asked to, like, he said he would do maddening if he was able to make some slight changes to his Lord character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not my fault you made Dagger Lord, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, honestly, that's...
Well, but it's like, yeah, you made a Dagger Lord. The fuck were you expecting?
Yeah, stop trying to ask for kills, please.
Like, your use will be elsewhere.
Honestly, I feel like to counteract the lack of killing that he might do, you should like have it be.
Here's an idea. Maybe Aiden, why not? Maybe you could give like your like signature dagger.
Maybe Garcia.
Oh, Yeah, I'm not even paying attention anymore. Wow. Aiden, for maybe for your personal like dagger, you can give it sort of like a stat debuffing effect to give yourself a little bit more of a chance.
Yeah, I should go in and add a debuff effect to it.
Yeah.
It already has the basic dagger debuff of like -2 to defense and res whenever after it hits, but I should probably go in and actually like design something specific for it to make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rip Garcia though.
Granted, later on he might be able to get Thanatos. No, wait, right? That's NPC only.
Honestly, I can kind of honestly, I can kind of get like Aiden because like he just like he went in thinking like, oh, this is a cool idea without really thinking like the practicality of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to spam siege tomes, Aiden.
Yeah, no worries.
Siege tomes will actually be less common in men, even they aren't hard. But
yeah,
I like my siege tomes, so they'll be there. They just won't be very common.
Maybe, yeah, I feel like siege tomes would be a really good way, just sort of like maybe like put like a siege tome user in the, like an area of like where you get a really good item to kind of like discourage like anyone that's like could be like in very real danger of a siege tome to kind of like discourage like sending those units over to get that item.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in general, I use siege tomes more as just this is something that you need to count as a risk and work around that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because siege tomes are to the point of where they're more a map mechanic than they are a weapon.
Right. Yeah. If you treat them as a weapon, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, though, I'm still like with our friend with my friend Alan about like setting it so that like the game kind of scales to how our like trying to make it difficult, but it's like don't be like, oh, you guys are way over leveled now. The game's gonna be easy because I'm sticking to my difficulty settings.
Yeah, it's just like...
here's the thing. You need to keep in mind that nothing is like we're not even anywhere near close to like the final like edition of this. So like we're just pausing ideas. Really, all we're doing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I gave out the difficulty settings as sort of a way to scale what people wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
Because again, I'm big on player choice. So.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that.
And it's okay. My way of communicating is this is what I do for this. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want other than this?
Yeah.
So it's just sort of how I communicate better.
Yeah.
Dozla!
Yep, I've got Dozla now.
Well, you just replaced Garcia, so...
And you also replaced, kind of sort of replaced Tana from, a second ago, so again, we've broken even.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, are there any... Oh wait, I know who's remaining. It's the fucking zombies. Okay. I'm just gonna state this.
Entombed.
Reinforcements should not come on a route map.
Yeah.
That's just bullshit.
I think if it's like one wave of reinforcements that's in like a normal part of the map, it's fine.
Yeah.
But if it's reinforcements that come from behind on a route map, then you're just being a dickwad.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, you need to make sure that like it's not like they don't pop in like literally like the worst possible moments, because that's why ambush spawns are so like stupid.
Yeah.
I just think same turn movement after reinforcement spawn is just terrible.
Right. Yeah. Three Houses, Azure Moons / Verdant 1 Chapter 16, like the bridge map. With like Acheron and like his stuff like spawning like literally right behind you when you reach like when you pass a certain threshold on the map. Like that was reinforcements done really well, because even on Maddening they don't move until like the beginning of the next turn. So like it's enough of like a freak out without actually having like stupid like ridiculous like bullshit.
Yeah, it's a sudden, very urgent problem.
Yeah. But
it's not so urgent that they kill you before you get to react.
Exactly.
Yeah, which would have been bullshit. I'm just gonna say straight up, would have been bullshit.
Because here's the thing. Just because you can divine pulse before, like, just because you can divine pulse in the case you do get caught off guard, that doesn't make a good design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what people forget about this.
I see where you're coming from.
I think that designing maps with the idea of that Divine Pulse is an option is okay.
Yeah,
But
like I just
maps
like,
around Divine Pulse.
exactly. Make sure the map is at least beatable before, like without using a single Divine Pulse, like feasibly.
Beatable and not feel like shit to play without.
Exactly.
Honestly, that's how Echoes did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's also okay. Another thing.
My first 3 playthroughs without ever knowing how Mel's turn wheel worked. So
Here's the thing. Another thing about Three Houses, that maddening mode came out like after in a patch after the game was released. We tend to forget that like when the game first released, it was only normal and hard mode, and hard mode like is also sort of designed like that. I think.
Yeah, it sort of is.
The only reason we called the reinforcements in Three Houses like back in launch was like the only reason we said they were stupid is because we still didn't know like jack all about the game yet.
Yeah.
Man, I remember when everyone was terrible at Three Houses. Those were the days.
Yeah.
And then Wrangler happened, and all of a sudden, this is a much harder community to have fun in around Three Houses.
It really is. Like Rengor is a very Rengor's a very good Fire Emblem player, but he's also like really fucking conceited sometimes.
Guys, I need to, because Andres really brought up a good point. It's true that nobody successfully Ironman Three Houses because they think that in order for it to really count, you need to do it on fucking maddening.
Exactly, like freaking don't say a game is designed don't say a game is designed around like not designed around like don't say a game is not designed around like Iron Man if like if you're purposely like giving yourself by playing the game on hardest difficulty.
Yes, exactly. Like honestly, my friend Adam FED, he plays specifically on maddening, and I'm just like, no wonder you're losing. Maddening's the fucking worst designed mode in this fucking game.
Exactly.
I think Maddening New Game Plus is decently designed, but
Maddening New Game Plus is Maddening New Game Plus is a lot of fun actually.
Raw Dog Maddening is just terrible. Yeah. Because it was obviously that's why they released it after the rest of the game, so that people wouldn't play it on their first playthrough.
Exactly.
They released it so you would have a New Game Plus file to take into it.
Exactly. But then like people the reason people say that like Maddening New Game is like the way you should play is because you get the fucking like the stupid like alternate title screen if you do
the piss colored screen.
Yeah, doesn't even look as good as the original one.
I like that as just a mini reward. I like that kind of thing in games where you just get this little like proof of you did it.
Yeah, hey, you did something really stupid. We're proud of your overarching abilities. I'm sorry we don't have anything better. We didn't intend for you to actually do this, but here, take this little cosmetic thing.
Yep.
I like that. But
yeah,
just in general, I think that
also,
pretty much every Fire Emblem game is meant to be played on its middle difficulty.
Yeah.
So.
I just want to say something more just because I love shitting on Rengor. He always talks about how FE12 Reverse Lunatic is really well designed because it's beatable in 0% gross. I'm just like, that's not how that fucking works.
Yeah, no.
Like
in the case of Reverse Lunatic specifically, I think it's more of a miracle that's beatable in 0% gross than anything else.
Maddening is what the fuck does a prestige mode even mean, Darky Way? It's like he said, Maddening is a prestige mode. It's designed as such, like Lunatic Plus. What does that even mean?
Basically, it's a game mode where the only thing you get from it is to get to suck your own dick.
Basically.
Okay, that I get, yeah, cause goddamn, I've seen. You know what? And the only
I think
Blue Lions is the best designed mode for Maddening because here's the thing. In Maddening, Tempest Lance is basically fucking required.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also, I feel like another reason is that Hunting by Daybreak was just not designed for Maddening in general. But I think if you're not stupid and play the game of Maddening, Hunting by Daybreak is actually really, really fun because it's the reason why it's so chaotic is because it's for story reasons. You're rushing into a base filled to the rim with brigands with only 2 people, barely a plan. It should feel fair, kind of.
Yeah, I feel like where people get their complaints are, oh, your party is just your original students, which I'm like, you should have been using those guys anyway, dumbasses.
Exactly.
The game was intended to be beaten using only those 8 students.
Yes.
And below.
Thank you.
The option to get more is an option. It's not a requirement by any means.
Just because some of the faculty members scale a little bit better than the students does not mean that like they're worthless.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's just the game was built so that you could, in most cases, pretty easily beat the entire game with just the 8 students you get and below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of people
that's why the students have such like a wide variance on what they can do.
Mm-hmm. Is because if you want to make Ash a War Master, be my guest.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did that actually.
I'm sure it's actually all right. Like.
Oh yeah. Like War Master's one of those classes. It's like Sniper. It can fix anyone basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like War Master was such an insane idea, but I love it so much.
Yeah. I also wish that like mixed attacking, like physical and magic attacking, like at once was like a little bit more viable because Mortal Savant is like in concept a really cool class.
Mortal Savant is just shitty Dread Fighter.
Yeah.
Basically, but like.
Speaking of, I was gonna say, who else? Holy Knight and Dark Knight suck as well.
Like Dark Knight's actually not bad. It just like it's the Holy Knight, the one that like is the one that truly sucks.
Holy Knight has the problem of that it's worse in every way except for movement from the class before it.
Exactly.
Also,
Dark Knight is at least comparable.
Yeah. Also, Gremry should have been non-gendered locked.
Yeah, because like especially for like Linhardt, who like seems to have been built for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Honestly, gender locked classes are just stupid.
I can get some classes based.
Here's my thing about it. They removed it from the game before, which is Fate. So why do they re-add it?
I don't know.
I feel like it was a limitation on Koei Tecmo or some shit.
Yeah, because they fucking.
I don't
know.
It's funny how Koei Tecmo is like they're so like the games that they make are like they cut a lot of corners or use a lot of assets, but also their games are still like at least decent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay. My biggest thing with gender locked classes is I don't mind them. I mean, but give an alternate option.
Yeah, exactly. Give an alternate option, like a class that plays like kind of sort of like I think it's okay if you have like for example like a male and female classes that like baseline play similarly, but like they like the male class has like a slight difference compared to like the female class.
Like let's use let's say Sky Knight was added to 3 houses and it's a Griffin class.
Yeah.
To match up with Pegasus Knight. The Griffin class would obviously be tankier.
Yeah.
In exchange for probably not giving much or any speed. But the Pegasus Knight doesn't have the bulk in exchange for the speed.
Hey, Brass Emblem, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Brass.
Hello.
I've never talked to you, but hey, Brass.
Oh, that asshole.
I'm gonna act like we're friends.
Yeah. Sorry, I just like saying hello to my peeps in the chat.
Also, Darky Way, that is another really good point. Like in friggin' Chapter 19, Blue Lines, if you recruit Hilda, she's replaced with a female War Master.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, ugh.
Honestly, that female War Master, I wish you could recruit her because of how badass she is. She's like, you know, green units usually suck. That female War Master, no, she is like one of the best.
Yeah, it's up there with like 313 Archer, honestly.
Yeah.
The OGs remember.
I mean, okay, the only reason why I'm okay with not being able to get like female War Masters and shit is because you can't get like male Pegasus Knights.
I mean, yeah, but then you have friggin' like Hero and Dark Mage, which like
those are stupid.
Yeah,
I think it would be fine if it was like one line is gender locked.
Especially with especially with how like people like like for example, you know, like Bernadette would benefit heavily from Hero's innate vantage and also probably like Defiant Strength. Because like her whole thing is that she's like the vengeance nuke, like the high risk, high reward unit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then again, getting Hero on her would be an absolute bitch because she has like she has a bane in both swords and axes.
I mean, I've done stupid things with Bernadetta before.
I
mean, true, but just
I've gotten her into Wyvern Lord many times.
I mean, she has a boon. She at least has a boon in Lances, so like that's not.
Through the axe line. I usually go fighter, brigand, warrior, wyvern rider, and then wyvern rider. Because I like torturing myself for some reason.
Yeah.
It's not fun, but granted, I think one of the most fun things I've ever done was Warrior Dimitri.
Warrior Dimitri makes sense because of how much of a feral guy he is. Like,
if there was anyone that was a standout option for the Berserker class in that fucking game,
it would have been Dimitri.
Yeah.
Honestly,
if anything, I feel like the High Lord and Great Lord classes look a little bit too regal for just how feral Dimitri is in the first half of the time skip.
Yeah,
I mean,
they kind of do. I think High Lord looks fine, but Great Lord is way too regal.
Well, you don't get Great Lord until like until Gronder, right after Gronder Field, though. That's when he stops being feral.
I guess, but still, no, isn't that like isn't that at the beginning of chapter 16?
No.
Really? Because I could have sworn it was.
I just replayed, and I'm pretty sure it's like chapter 18. So yeah.
I just replayed 2 and I've forgotten. So.
Yeah, I'll check it again.
Gronder is chapter 16. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No, Gronder is chapter 18.
Yeah. I haven't replayed.
No, Gronder is definitely not chapter 18.
That's chapter 17.
Because chapter 18 is the King's Triumphant Return.
Oh yeah, I keep getting 17 and 18 confused. I keep thinking
the one with Cornelia and like the several all those golems. Or whatever that was.
Or how I did it. The one where I used Stride on Bleth and ignored everything else.
I mean, that's
I
the way to go.
don't like using Stride, but I didn't want to do that fucking
I mean, that's the way to go about it.
I feel like Stride would have been better if Warp wasn't so OP.
Well, Stride is just nice because you can use it with Warp.
Yeah. I wish Warp just had like a set like range, or maybe at least maybe like a range cap. Like say like maybe not like you can't go any higher than 10 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, yeah, Warp needs to be nerfed. Either that, or Warp should only be in a genealogy-like game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I will give the devs some credit because they at least nerfed it. Like in FE6, for example, they nerfed it down from like FE3 and FE5. It just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Because infinite range is just silly.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having Lara Shell skins in use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use her. I use healers.
Honestly, I have this weird thing where I just don't get attached to fucking FE8 units. I just don't like any of them. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, everyone always talks about them like they're the best units in the fucking series, and I'm just like, I don't like any of them.
The unit, I don't like, a lot of them as units are just mediocre, but...
Even then, that's also just because, like, Seth is, like, does everything.
Yeah.
Well, I just mean, like, in terms of character and everything, too. It's just like, everyone talks about them like they're the best shit the series has ever seen, and I'm just like...
I mean, here's a question, Matcha. How do you feel about Ford? Like, not that's not even, like, my bias coming in the question. I'm just curious, like, genuinely curious.
I think he's a decent character. He's a little bit of an odd take on the, I think it's the Kane archetype, whichever one's the sort of goof.
The red, yeah,
Yeah, like, the Kane enable archetype, yeah.
Yeah, because...
he's definitely... I like him, but he just feels really generic to me.
Yeah.
I do like his design. I do think the character design in FE8 is some of the best in the series.
I remember people memeing, like, Kyle and Ford out as, like, Spike Spiegel and Edward Elric.
They basically all...
Now you need to shut your whore mouth.
I
mean, Ford does kind of look like Edward Elric.
Yeah. Like, it's just Kyle as Spike is, like, the one that I don't see, personally.
I think it's because of his hairstyle, that's about it, though.
I mean, even then, like, it's not like a full-blown afro like freaking Spike's hair is.
Yeah. Speaking of, what the fuck ever happened to that Netflix adaptation that was gonna happen that looked really fucking shitty?
Who maybe they realized just how shitty it was and they just dropped it all together. I don't know.
Now, if only we could get that for The Last Airbender.
Yeah,
The moment I heard that the original creators left, I was like, yeah, not watching it. Oh, this bitch is gonna die. This bitch dead.
Will she, though?
Let's find out.
She's got good speed and defense, and all that's in range now is the sword.
Okay, but that doesn't. Yeah, but that's still could very easily kill her. Oh, okay, we're good, I think.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, restore her and get her the hell out of there.
Do I have?
Or use the elixir. One or the other.
Okay, who has the restore staff?
I think you meant heal her.
Yeah, I don't have restore.
Whatever. Or yeah, I thought you. I just
Make her
wanted.
not die.
Yeah, if anything, I just wanted you to like see if you did have one.
Get her out of mortal danger.
Yeah.
How's
Mulder doing? Not too bad.
Yeah.
He's doing Mulder.
Yeah, he's doing Mulder. Doing pretty Mulder.
Yeah.
Alright, Erica.
Ever since you got this other killing edge, I swear.
Yeah. And Shine, because Arter is gonna be a godsend now with his Slayer effect.
Yeah, and also another perk to the Bishop class that starts with automatic C rank staves, so he can get to warp her very easily.
Yep. And honestly, bless him for that.
Yes. Arthur is like honestly, I think one of the game's best units.
He is. He's severely underrated. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm probably just weird, but I personally just don't like light mages most of the time.
Light mages,
I mean,
I'll admit, most light mages are mediocre. Lucius is mediocre.
Lucius is... he's alright.
Yeah. Also, see you around,
at the very least, I think Lucius is better than Eric.
Yeah.
Because like Eric's like, or I guess Eric does have like ever so slightly a little more bulk, but like it's not enough to make a difference. And while Lucius does join later and takes a little bit more effort to like promote, yeah, like his promotion benefits are much higher than Eric's.
Yeah. Also,
and I'm just over here like Kadas.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Kana is like definitely the best of the three.
And then I just toss them all out once I get 10.
I mean, I still keep.
I will insult Lucius all I want. I like Lucius, but as a unit, Lucius is mediocre.
I'm kind of iffy on mages as a whole. There's some games where they're super fun, but like the game that I'd want to use them in the most is Genealogy. But
yeah,
the ones you get, the Thunder mages you get are kind of meh.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like...
I actually am still working on a video for FE4 about why FE4 is perfect to Iron Man, and I actually go over the utility of each type of mage.
Yeah, because like, yeah, like that's like hands down my favorite thing about FE4 is that like every single unit, like the units are low in like quantity, but they each like have their own like unique little niche that they
all play a like notable role.
Yeah,
I love that. But just as a whole,
Also, can we just talk about how like mixed attacking in FE4 is actually like pretty genuinely viable because of how good the magic swords are?
Yes, I agree. People say, "Oh, mixed attacking even in FE4 sucks." Shut the fuck up, you little fuckwits.
I want to download like a 0% growth patch for my FE4 ROM just so I can try out Lightbrand Alec. To see if he's actually pretty like good enough to take all the way through.
You know, speaking of, a friend of mine is making a game that is 0% gross all throughout.
I mean, like I said, I feel like that would be a really good like hard mode for an FES game.
Oh, for this it's not a difficulty setting. It's just the game is 0% gross. Even the enemies.
Have you ever played XCOM?
Yes.
I have not played XCOM. I will admit, I've not played it.
Like, I think Riek knows where I'm going with this. I think if you just got a fucking menu for, like, once you beat the game for one time, you just get a fucking menu every time you start a new game that just lets you choose, would you like to be fucked?
Yeah,
How would
honestly,
you like to be fucked?
I feel like having like the ability to just like change the difficulty on a whim as you see fit, and not have it be locked to like a lower difficulty if you do choose to lower it would be better.
I think that's fine, but I think once you beat the game for the first time on that difficulty, you should be able to change to it freely.
honestly, like, yeah, allow an enemy, like, allow, like, with New Game Plus for Fire Emblem, allow it to be like, oh, set the difficulty so that you can do Ironman, add 0% growth. Maybe just for the hell of it, block support grinding. Like,
I mean, I feel like that would be like a really random like change, but yeah.
Yeah, but like, just as a whole, I think, fucking.
I would not suggest doing that.
Yeah.
not yet.
That would be a terrible idea.
Oh,
But-
oh god, not yet. He says, "Oh, good lord, Fred, please." Damn it.
Eric is about to fucking die!
Riek, I swear to God, if you lose this now because of your overzealousness.
I'm not gonna lose this now. Just watch me.
Are you this tired of playing Sacred Stones?
Look at this shit. I'm not gonna die.
Okay, yeah, you won't die on this round of combat, but like if she.
See?
Okay.
See?
Alright.
Alright, just because God decided that you weren't worthy of death yet.
Yeah, exactly. This is just God deciding to spare a moron again.
Yeah. Somewhere Steven is just cringing himself. He knows why, but secretly does it at the same time.
Are we still going, or are we?
We have to, cause
I mean, but we could probably still.
it's only been an hour and a half.
How do you feel? How do you feel about being a? Yeah. I guess we are still going.
Yeah, we're going till the end of this map.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
So, yeah, I can easily.
It just like hit me like, hey, how long are we going for?
Yeah, I go for 2 hours like usual.
Exactly. Yeah. I just. Well, I guess the fuck that means. That means we. I guess now we need to think of more stuff to talk about. Shit. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still like, honestly, like another thing I'm trying to remember what I was thinking of earlier.
Yeah, I was thinking of some a little bit ago.
Yeah, honestly, oh yeah, but yeah, my friend is making a game that is based 100% around 0% gross. Like, the enemies will only use specifically their base stats. Same with units and everything. So it's made with 100% with 0% gross in mind.
I did have an idea for like an FPS game to do 0% gross, but also just be like pretty like liberal with like with stat boosting items.
Yeah.
So you could just kind of you could just kind of
Build your units how you want.
basically, yeah.
I'd be down for that. Also, I'm just looking at what everyone else has.
Oh god, time for spiders.
Spooter.
Spiders. Alrighty. Okay, gotta get Lara Shell into the back because she is not a fighter.
So here's a question: Are the spiders supposed to be sort of like the monster equivalent of the berserkers? Because they're really strong and they can climb mountains.
I think so.
I think, yeah. Honestly, what are the Tarvos then?
I think they're just supposed to be cavaliers.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sully.
And again, I guess we could also say that the Fenrirs are also sort of like, I don't know, that's weird. I just know that the Gordians
I'd say are closer to Myrmidons.
Oh,
I mean, but like, don't they have the same movement range as like a mounted unit?
Yeah, but I mean, obviously they're not going to have every detail be the exact same as
I guess
a normal class. So,
yeah, Darky Way, my friend is limiting the stat boosters. Darky Way, you know the guy, his name is Guy. He is literally making it with limited stat boosters. And, like, he's thought it out pretty well.
Ooh.
Like, the only...
Maybe like a cap of like 5 different boosters on one unit at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even then, like, when you get a stat booster, it's obvious, like, oh, I could very well use it on this unit.
Well, actually, here's an idea. How about you make it so that, like, different stat boosters work better on some units than they do it on others? So, like, for example, if a unit like doesn't take very well to like a strength booster, they won't get +1, but like a unit that takes very well to a strength booster would get like +4 or something like that.
That's kind of
a cool mechanic.
That'd be, if that was possible in SRPG Studio, then yeah.
I mean, well, with a power, if you can make your own code, anything is possible. Let's not kid ourselves.
True, but that's still kind of a pain in the ass to make.
I guess.
I mean, like, if I were to make my own FE game, I would add some mechanics and take out some.
Yeah.
Because something that I've always really loved about FE4 is that weapons take on their own personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's something that I love.
Quite literally so in the case of Forsetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just in general, I really love that, like, the silver sword you get at the beginning of the game is one of the most iconic weapons in all of Fire Emblem.
Yeah. I think the only thing that really has come close to that in modern FE is like getting the Brave Sword in like the end of Part 1 in Radiant Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like, I really love that just aspect of FE4, and I think it could be built upon so well with its own like gameplay mechanic.
Honestly, I wish Three Houses did that.
The longer you use a specific weapon, the more and more powerful it could become.
Yeah.
Or the more, like, I designed an entire system at one point. One sec, let me see if I can find it.
Honestly, another game that comes really close to that is Echoes.
Yeah, Echoes comes. Really
that's
close.
worse. I mean, it's more so just because like they shoehorned the friggin' Forge.
Combat Arts. Yeah.
I got Combat Arts too.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Combat Arts where if you unlock them.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, you're talking about in the case of like Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah. Just the
I thought you were talking about the case of like getting really OP at weapons early.
No, I'm talking about like getting I'm talking about like learning combat arts, and only you know the combat art if you equip that specific sword.
Yeah, every single unit needs to like get the exact same number of like weapon XP on that item or on their weapon to like learn their combat art themselves.
And I feel like those.
So here's a question: do you prefer combat art? Do you prefer combat arts using HP, or do you prefer them using weapon uses?
Weapon uses.
Same.
Honestly, I'm kind of.
Obviously,
I like a combination of both.
I mean, obviously, if they cost weapon uses and echoes, then you need to like rework the entire weapon system, of course. But like just in general, which like.
I mean, like, okay, something that I think would be interesting for combat arts is to make every weapon have combat arts and have like a 3 houses type of system.
Yeah. But
also have some combat arts that could be shit like Send Scale.
Oh god, audio's again.
Yep. Oh. Like, you can't really have a Send Scale in 3 houses.
Well, what does Send Scale do again? I don't remember.
It's just a really overpowered I choose you to die button.
Oh yeah, isn't it like isn't Send Scale like I think Reed is the only one's gonna get this, but isn't Send Scale basically just a Monado buster?
It basically is.
Okay.
It's basically just a super powerful skill.
Okay.
What else was, I guess? The closest thing we get is Atrocity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Because Atrocity is just, oh, I want to deal extra damage.
Times 3 damage on every single enemy in the game.
Yeah.
But the reason why I don't like how the relic combat arts work in 3 houses is because they're just there.
And also the relics all have like much lower weapon durability. Like they treat the legendary weapons like they do in the other games without really taking into consideration that hey, these new fancy combat arts also use up a lot of weapon uses.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like it's too much of a limiter.
The stats of the relic weapons are good, but they're not so absurd that this isn't Guadivus. This is
exactly
a 65 hit land.
Exactly.
Yeah. Honestly, Honestly, I feel like they introduced like the special arts for like the relics because when they do an FE4 remake, they're gonna do combat arts.
Ooh,
maybe actually.
Ooh, that'd be hot. I'd really like that.
That would be interesting.
Like,
I do like. I do like. Okay, so like Catherine being a playable NPC in Chapter 3. Do you think that was sort of like the introduction to just how like OP like hero relics can be?
yes, that was the whole
They
point.
sort of were, but in that map, she doesn't do very well. Most of the time.
I mean, she
misses like half of her attacks.
That's
I mean,
because they stole Echo's terrain.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's like like friggin' they still have the friggin' like busted like forest boosts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, they also kept the thing of like magic ignoring terrain boosts, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
just in general, I think combat arts are a very healthy addition to the game. I think they're really cool. I think they add a lot of strategy. But I think enemies should be able to use them.
Yeah.
And
that was kind of the one thing that was like kind of annoying about You wanna know what's funny is that like enemies did have combat arts on like their like available tools in Three Houses,
Yeah,
but
they
exactly they never used them.
just like I know that Rangor told me that there's a few enemies that can, but
I mean like
every
yeah.
enemy that has them should be able to use them, but not every
Exactly.
enemy should have them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we all know about the Silver Sword Myrmidon that's in a group of Steel Sword Myrmidons. That Silver Sword Myrmidon should have Wrath Strike.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Right.
you could do a similar thing with like maybe you could do something like the paired up samurai and fates like one having life and death. You could do something similar to that with like Tempest Lance or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think just expanding on the combat art system, because something that a lot of people bitch about is that Three Houses does a lot wrong. But I just see it as this was their first attempt at this kind of game.
It really
yeah,
was.
there's still a lot of stuff to work out, but they can very easily improve upon it if they want to try this again.
Yeah, like, if they tried the Three Houses mechanics again, I'm sure it would be way better. It's like going Fates.
If they do decide to do it again, something I do want in like a possible Fire at Three Houses, like another Three Houses game, is to have like more units that start in like a particular class line, just in case you have no idea like how you want to build these units.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be down for that. Speaking of speaking of like honestly like, and this is not just a gameplay, well, kind of a gameplay thing. Do you think that the next FE game should have a route split, or should it just be one straight up story?
I feel it depends. I'm just gonna say the boring answer. Just say it depends on how they treat it.
Yeah.
You know what?
But-
That's fair.
I like route splits that don't cost you units.
Yeah.
At least not units you already could have.
I actually disagree, because it gives you.
I think. Okay, no. Listen to me real quick. I think an opportunity cost is what should be a route split.
Yeah.
If you lose units you aren't going to get at all, if you choose this route that you haven't gotten, you haven't been introduced to yet.
Oh, and in that case, you're not going to like the FE5 route split, Majin. I'm just going to say that right now.
Okay, I'm sure I won't. I've already said many times I already hate a lot about FE5, but
yeah.
just in general, I think a route split, it shouldn't cost you what you've already spent time building.
Okay. Oh, you're talking about where you lose a unit. Okay. Like you're talking about not doing Silver Snow again. Silver Snow, Crimson Flower. You're not talking about how in general you just lose. You don't recruit characters.
I think either you need to. I hate how Silver Snow does it because you just lose your two best units.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
just full on removing units is always like super dangerous because like there's a possibility of like what if you just like been soloing the game without a one unit and like you just lose them just like that.
Yeah. I think that now that's fine if you get a distinct option.
Yeah.
That is basically telling, like, okay.
Which, okay, to be fair, they do give you a very distinct option in the case of Crimson Flower, Silver Snow.
Yeah. But you might miss Crimson Flower.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
just lose two of your best units.
That's true. Right, yeah, because I think Silver Snow is like supposed to be the default Black Eagle path.
You don't choose Crimson Flower. You have to hunt for it.
Right. So yeah, in that case, it is really, really stupid.
Yeah. But let's say there was an Azure Moon route split where Felix took the place of your Lord
Which
Yeah,
I mean, that was a scrapped idea, but like, yeah, I get what you mean.
but
I actually
it
would
could
like
work
that.
really well because there's a distinct moment where that could have happened in Azure Moon already.
It really, yeah, there there was.
Honestly,
But like the like that character we're talking about was so forgettable. Not like freaking Byleth decided to like activate the freaking Divine Pulse when I'm just gonna say when Gerald died, like Byleth decided to activate Divine Pulse with the other character. He didn't even think, it didn't cross her mind.
Yeah.
honestly, what I'm gonna say here is each route should have had its own 2 versions of a route split. You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would have been even more work, and they were already like. I think like the whole thing about 3 houses that like the developers just kind of bit off more than they could chew already.
Yeah, I mean it was already delayed like 8 times. So...
I mean, well, it was delayed like twice. It wasn't delayed like. But yeah. Anyway,
You know what I mean? It was already delayed more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were obviously already just needing to get it out. They were probably under a lot of pressure from especially Nintendo
but
to finish the game and ship it. So,
yeah, I'm saying,
but if they had infinite time and resources, I would love 6 routes.
like,
Yes.
imagine like, because it's like, hey, do you trust Dimitri because he's clearly going insane? Do you want to still stick with him? Claude's been a shifty motherfucker the entire game. Do you still want to stick with him? So,
Edelgard's kind of going on a homicidal rampage. You sure you still want to stick with her?
yes, exactly. Options where you can dislike.
I actually. Okay, like speaking of like the whole thing with Dimitri, this is kind of like off topic again, but like can I just like Dimitri's support with Gilbert? Why was that not just in the actual story? Because that was so much better way of like going about like trying to like get Dimitri out of like his like feral funk than like how they did treat it in the actual main story.
I haven't actually used Gilbert enough to ever get support.
Yeah,
Anyway.
go look up Dimitri's and Gilbert's support on YouTube. It's so fucking good.
I'll look it up after the stream. But like with Edelgard's route, if you've used Ferdinand in other routes, he could have easily been your lord.
Yeah.
There could have easily been a story of Ferdinand turning on Edelgard.
I wish that Ferdinand was like if he didn't choose Black Eagles, I wish that Ferdinand, because that's the thing, like the thing I was kind of looking forward to most about like 3 Houses before the game's release. Every single one of your like student units had the potential to be sort of like their own little like mini Camus character.
Mm-hmm.
And Ferdinand especially was like would have been like the best for that, because like
Ferdinand was so much wasted potential, and he's still my vote for the best character in the series. Like
in the series,
yeah, there's not a whole lot of characters that have as much actual conflict as he does.
I suppose that is a good point.
Because a lot of characters, their conflict is I'm doing evil things because of pride for my country. No, Ferdinand can fucking turn.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't know if he regrets it or not. That's the best part about it. I mean, if you talk to him, I don't remember what chapter it is, but he says that while he's happy Fodlan is at peace, he's kind of sad that there won't be an Adrestian Emperor on the throne.
That's end game of both Blue Lions and the chapter you go to fight Edelgard in Verdant Wind. He says that in both those routes. Oh, and he says that in any route where you're not playing as the Empire, because like even with Silver Snow, it's like, okay, I'm sad there's not gonna be an Empire anymore.
I feel like Lawrence would have been like an interesting.
Yeah,
like,
Lawrence could have been a really good route split.
Yeah. Because especially with how skeptical he is of like Claude like just being like like suddenly being like the next in line to be like the ruling like.
Reasonably so too.
What's that?
Reasonably so too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like people people give Lawrence so much shit, but like he's got a point.
Yeah, he has a point.
Yeah.
If someone just suddenly showed up and had this mystical thing that can only be passed down through bloodlines.
Yeah, like people are giving a lot of shit to set it like back when the game first came out too, for the same reason. Which I think that's kind of died down like as of late, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like Lawrence has a fucking point.
Yeah, Lawrence is like honestly probably like one of my favorite characters in 3 Houses.
I haven't gotten a chance to use him because it's painful for me to play through Golden Deer. But
I mean, yeah, same, honestly. I mean, he's not that difficult to recruit on other routes.
yeah,
He's a hell
but
lot,
on
he's, a
other
hell,
routes,
he's a hell lot more, he's a hell lot easier than Ferdinand at the very least.
yeah, but on other routes, I'm just kind of like, okay, I've already got Sylvain and Ferdinand.
I guess.
For gameplay reasons, I rarely grab them on other routes.
I wish that never mind, I don't know where I was going with that.
Fair. But, yeah, like, Ferdinand is just such a great character because his conflict is that he doesn't know if he regrets what he did or not.
Yeah, I do like, I actually also really like Caspar, not necessarily for that reason, but Caspar is like literally just goes to Byleth and just says like basically in Byleth and Caspar's support, for Caspar kind of acts a little bit prematurely and kills a bandit that was obviously kind of trying to look at cause havoc in Garreg Mach, but then it turns out he was part of a bigger cult and they killed Caspar killed him before they were able to get him.
Find out more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then come by a time skip, they were able to subdue that cult, Erison cult, but a lot of knights were killed in that conflict. But then Caspar literally just goes I don't regret doing that back then because if I didn't do that now, then my friends would have been in danger back then. And those knights are just basically just no name soldiers to me. And he full on tells Byleth that I'm just gonna say he just tells Byleth I may not follow your orders, so I feel that if my heart doesn't agree with them, and if that's a problem for you, I'll just go and be on my way now.
Yeah, I'm speaking of those that isn't the group that Caspar intercepts actually Yuri's group?
No, it's another group that Yuri has conflicts with.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay.
The sea support with Yuri is him going to deal with those guys.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, yeah.
Yuri has so much connections to a whole bunch of other characters that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I love how you
Also, can we just talk about how the fact that Yuri doesn't have support with Ash, even though they both have a very solid connection, but then he has a support with Ingrid, just for the sole reason that they apparently ran into each other for 3 seconds in the past.
Yeah.
That was so dumb.
It's stupid. I really like his support with Ingrid. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good support. It's just
it's still dumb, the reasoning at least.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good support. It's just it's so contrived.
Speaking of supports, you know which characters should have support from the Ashen Wolves?
Who's that?
Raphael and Balthus and Caspar and Balthus.
Oh yeah.
That would have been cool, actually. Yeah.
And we also just point out that the Ashen Wolves picked, introduced fixing the Blue Lions route, the character.
Basically.
Who do you mean? Happy?
Happy.
Happy, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because she just comes in and fixes most of the big plot holes.
I was actually thinking of another missed opportunity. I think is with maybe not necessarily in the story, but in gameplay at least. A missed opportunity was Gerald not being an actual Jagan that you could use.
Yeah.
In the story, I get the reason why he dies. It's just I feel like they could have I feel like they could have reworked that whole thing a little bit better. But anyways,
yeah.
I was theory crafting maybe some supports he could have, and one of them I felt that I thought would have been cool to see was that so Citri in the Ashen Wolves DLC was said to be a very shy and demure, almost sickly kind of bishop. I would have loved to see how they would have acted, how Gerald would have acted with Marianne.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
God, that sounds so wholesome. Holy shit.
I know.
Honestly, Gerald should have been here's the thing. Gerald should have been also the only guy to be able to get to A rank with in pre-time skip solely. I know that would kind of over foreshadow the fact that he'd die, but still.
If it were me, I would have just should have chosen someone else to act as Gerald's role and just had Gerald be playable throughout the entire thing. Honestly.
I mean, honestly, actually, I kind of wish there was a Gerald route in general, where it's
you just ditch the monastery.
Where
I mean, that would have been cool, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Just a ditch everything. Rhea, Gerald's Rhea's insane. Dimitri's a nut job.
Fuck you, Chet. I'm going fishing.
Exactly. Yes. It's like Shin Megami Tensei 4's Nihilus ending, except the world is still intact afterwards.
Pretty much, yeah, exactly.
Oh god.
I do think that Geralt could have added a lot to the post time skip in some situations.
Question: those houses right there, you can visit those to get stuff, right?
Yeah, Ewan's in one of them.
Okay. I just couldn't remember if they were just like, because the thing is, like, usually like the villages you can visit to get stuff are like actually full blown like big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're full size villages, not the itty bitty ones.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a very, very tough turn. Because I've got flyers coming up to me from all around. Okay, luckily those guys don't have good hit rates, but...
I mean,
ooh, good job,
I mean, they don't have good hit rate, but they still have hit rate.
Yeah.
We fall into the strap before, Rick.
Yep. Alright, Sully.
Also, just in case anyone's curious, I'm going to go ahead and drop these random concepts into the chaotic group chat.
Okay.
So y'all can see those later.
Yeah, I'll look at those later, because... Okay, Sully... Dodge,
I just think that I had some cool ideas. They're not super well refined, but
yeah, just like a sheet of just like random bullshit, but like vomited under.
Yeah, basically, it was.
Trust me, like as like an aspiring writer, I really take that on a spiritual level.
No, it's all gameplay mechanic stuff.
I did the same thing with writing like plot points.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone does. Like
yeah.
As
like
a writer
and
a GM, I feel that.
But yeah, it's just, I think I had some cool ideas. Aiden just said that he's barely older than the Wii. that's a very random fact.
I mean, to be fair, I'm only just barely older than GameCube, so.
And
the GameCube. Hang on. The GameCube came out in like November 2001, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I think I'm younger than the GameCube then, by like 3 months.
I'm
really?
older.
I mean, really? That means I'm older than you then. Interesting.
Yeah, you are. A little bit. You're about a year older. I don't know when your birthday is, but I was born...
June 24th, 2001.
February 26th, 2002.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
February 16th, 1996.
Hey, February.
Yeah, Riggs an old man compared to us two.
Fucking... I'm not gonna say that on stream.
Hey,
are you gonna call me a boomer?
No.
Hey, old men are cool. Hey, old men are cool.
Have you seen
fucking hell, Kyle?
Oh, what'd you say, Majin?
Have you seen Master Roshi?
Yes.
I've not even seen. That's Dragon Ball, right?
Yes.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I've never watched Dragon Ball in my life.
That's fine.
I feel like it's one of those shows that everyone has seen in their life. I'm just like the one outlier.
I mean, like, I would recommend watching it if you like the shonen genre, because you'll see where most of the shonen tropes of today come from.
I am like, I don't know what I feel about most shonen shows, honestly. Like there are a lot of them that are really, really good, like My Hero Academia, and also so far Naruto's like I'm just now starting Naruto even, but that's shaping up to be pretty good so far. But like a lot of them are just like they're shows that are designed for kids, so like I can kind of excuse it, but there are a lot of just like a bunch of like stupid contrivances for a lot of the stuff.
A lot of shonen. Yeah, okay, you're right. Shonen are designed for like older kids in Japan. By U.S.
Shonen
standards.
are generally designed for like preteen to younger teen boys. So
I mean.
But just in general, the shonen genre really started with Dragon Ball, basically. At least
really
the modern
did.
shonen genre.
It's funny because like Dragon. It's funny because like I don't even think Dragon Ball is like anywhere near being like the very first manga even.
No,
like it's still
means.
like it's still one of the most influential shows.
It's probably like top 5 most influential Japanese media play pieces.
It really is. I think Astro Boy is like the very first anime ever created.
Yeah, Osamu Tezuka's the godfather of anime.
Mm-hmm. Just in general, Dragon Ball, I think it's worth at least reading, because it really is a piece of anime and manga history at this point.
Also, do either of you agree with me that when I say if One Piece is really overrated?
I agree.
I haven't watched it.
I used to like One Piece, but now I just don't really care for it.
It's just not going anywhere.
I mean, like, whenever it was at 800 episodes, and then the writer said that he has enough for 2,000 more episodes, I was like,
holy fucking shit.
That's way too long. Like, Dragon Ball, which is a massive fucking series,
Yeah.
wraps up in less than 500 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's
okay,
like
so
450, but...
I'm sure that One Piece is more so just about the journey than the actual destination, but at the same time, there comes a point where you just go beyond like destination or journey over destination. And you just have no fucking idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think if you can keep adding on to the story in meaningful ways, and you still have a set end goal,
Yeah.
and how you plan to achieve that end goal,
Yeah. JoJo does a really good job of like circumventing that because every single like major arc, it's a different protagonist with a different goal.
Mm-hmm.
Which is,
I mean, at that point, it's just episodic in serial form.
I mean, I don't know if I would say like JoJo's really episodic per se. Like it's more so just like a bunch of like I guess like a decent like a bunch of regularly sized anime like all like connected together. I guess.
That's what I meant. Is that it's a bunch of basically if it was one series, those would basically be episodes.
Yeah.
If it's those episodes are in a serial format.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I've heard a lot of good about JoJo. I've heard a lot of bad about it, but just in general, the more people talk about it, the less and less I feel obligated to watch it. But that's just because I'm a bit of a dick. So
I will say this though, this really isn't even like my like fanboy talking about it. Do like a lot of like the people like the quote unquote bad that people say about JoJo is like really like overstated.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of it is that like it's a like Araki for God is like it's a meme. It's literally that's all it is.
I mean, I've ever since I got into anime in the last like 5 years, I've watched like 3 shows in the last 5 years, but
that's honestly fair.
I just don't have the time or will to watch it. I'd rather sit down and watch something episodic, like fucking. I love shit like Gumball, regular show.
I mean, I will say that I guess the SpongeBob anime is sort of like a meme, but like I would still take regular SpongeBob over like a lot of other anime that have been made.
I mean, fair.
Because it's just like I do as someone who likes to make stories.
Yeah.
I appreciate anime a lot more than most Western media.
Yeah, because like they actually like take the storytelling, like even if it's just an animated series, they take the storytelling of it very seriously.
Mm-hmm. But like I just have trouble watching long serial things outside of Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist is the series that
Full Metal Alchemist is really good.
Whenever you sit down and watch it, if you watch Brotherhood at least, a lot of the time it'll speak to you in a different way than it did the last time you watched it.
Yeah.
Because it's a really fucking good show.
I will say though, the one thing I do not like about Brotherhood is how they fucking like speed read, for lack of a better word, the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like the very first 25 episodes of the 03 series is like the first 11 episodes of Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I think.
I do greatly prefer the 03 version for the beginning parts.
To anyone curious, here's the definitive way to watch Full Metal Alchemist. Watch the first 25 episodes of 03, then pick up on episode 12 of Brotherhood and just continue on through that.
Yep, pretty much.
Honestly, I'm still a big fan of the 03 series.
I think both series are top tier.
Here's the thing. The 03, really the only problem the 03 version has is like the really crappy ending.
I don't think even the ending's that crappy. The only reason people hate it so much, in my experience, is because it's not the manga ending.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, it also just kind of comes out of absolutely fucking nowhere.
It really does.
That's my big problem with it, is that it just comes out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
Suddenly time travel. Suddenly freaking blimps. Suddenly we're being transported to an alternate universe.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Whatever the fuck they were on writing this, I want some.
I agree.
I would say try not to get Ewan killed. I mean, in an Ironman setting, I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be doing much.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Outside of these eyeballs, Ewan's actually really good this chapter.
I will say though, I do think Ewan is like one of like the honestly one of the best. I said this literally yesterday on watching stream, but I do think Ewan is like one of the best S in the series because there is actual genuine merit to training him because of how rare summoner utility is.
Yeah, and honestly, he comes with the best phantoms.
Yeah, he really does. They're actually like they all really the only good stack they has is attack, but that's not a problem for this game.
Yeah, exactly. Also, when the fuck is Cormac and Amelia gonna appear?
Chapter 13, I believe.
This is chapter... Oh, wait, no, this is chapter 11.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was like, wait.
Calm down, Rick.
But yeah, just... FMA is one of those series that I've watched 4 times, each version.
Yeah.
And it just never gets boring.
I mean, to be fair, I've watched, I think I've watched, like, Fate Zero, and a godly number of times.
Yeah.
And it's really not even a show that has, like, that much, like rewatch value, even. It's just a really fucking good show.
I mean, I watch Fullmetal Alchemist once a year. Like, I annually watch it.
There's an anime that I think I watch like probably every year, but like, it's not necessarily like a grand epic adventure. It's a show called Zurei Children. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's just like a really dumb like rom-com like series. Like it strikes a really good line between being a really relaxing comedy, if that makes any sense. Like it doesn't try anything especially really special, but like it's still it's down to earth, I guess is the best way to put it. Like a down to earth comedy show.
Yeah.
I think another show that I could probably watch once a year and always be happy is Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, same.
I'm going to be honest. I think I don't hate Cowboy Bebop. I do still think it's really good. I just like people call it like one of the best anime.
It's overrated. It's overrated because it's the best in the world. But if it was anything but that, I'd say it was underrated.
Here's the thing: American weebs love it because here's the thing: Here's the thing: in Japan, Cowboy Bebop, like its Japanese dub or voices, were disliked heavily. It's the only anime where the dub is better than the sub.
Yeah. Well, even then, I feel like the sub isn't terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's not the top quality.
Yeah, the dub is still the best way to experience it.
Yeah.
I think that
didn't they add Cowboy Bebop to Netflix? I want to check that out.
They did. Also, hey FED, great to see you here.
Oh, hey Adam.
Hey Adam.
Been like 12 hours since I saw you last.
Yeah, same. I think I got
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, it's 6:30. What the Okay, so maybe like 18 hours since I last saw you.
Yeah. I mean, after this chapter, I am gonna end the stream.
Alright, fair enough.
I almost don't want the stream because I'm having a lot of fun here.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
I'm having fun too, but...
I guess all good things must come to an end, as they say.
Yep.
Yeah, I also like to keep my stream... because, like, my family's gonna get dinner sooner or later.
Yeah, mood.
Yeah. I think my mom's already, like, long since after... I think my mom's, like, long since finished cooking dinner, but
Yeah. But I greatly enjoy having you guys here.
I'd say I'm doing pretty good, Adam. Don't know what's good about these two.
Food is just luxury. Hanging out with friends is always purple.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always go and get another burger.
Exactly.
I just hope that my parents don't get Tex-Mex again, because they get it every weekend that I stream, and I'm just like...
Oh, God.
I'm the only Texan that's sick of tacos.
I never liked them in the first place. So.
I was gonna say I never really even like the only Mexican food that I really kind of like is burritos, and even then that's just kind of like every so often kind of thing for me.
Well,
I'm just a big fan of American food. That's not even like America. No, I just like American food.
Yeah,
it's good. I like
it. Chinese food's where shit's at.
Oh yeah, Chinese food is also pretty fucking dope. God, I want some Chinese food. Once I get my first fucking paycheck, I'm going to this little Chinese place down the street and getting myself a fucking cordon bleu.
I wish I had a fucking Chinese place right down the street. Good lord.
That sounds good.
Well, okay, it's not like right down the street. It's like
here's the thing. They're like in like this smallest of small towns I live in, like blink and you miss it basically. There used to be a barbecue place like not too far down the line, but like the people they went out of business, and it's for some reason instead of rebuilding and making another restaurant, they decided to build a fucking pharmacy. Like
You see, I like soft tacos most of the time. Like the crunch, it makes it annoying to eat for me.
Yeah.
But like soft tacos, I like them. But at that point, I'm just gonna eat a burrito.
Exactly. Like soft taco is just like a not fully folded burrito as a whole.
Yeah, it's just a burrito with less steps.
Exactly. The poor man's burrito. Kinda.
Yeah. Also, sorry if I went silent for a bit. My mom was texting me what I want for dinner.
Oh.
On time.
Yeah. That's very appropriate considering what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
I need to talk to my grandma about dinner after this. Because I'm probably making something. I don't mind though. Maybe I'll make some burgers.
I should try my hand at making something one day. Usually, like my problem is like my mom has handled like literally everything like regards to house chores ever since I was a kid. So I've just grown like my desire to do it is just not there.
I really enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
I've just grown to enjoy the last few years because it's just fun.
Yeah.
Okay, you see, tacos, they aren't a sandwich, but they are a hot dog.
You know, okay, off topic, because I just got an email from, like, Steam Labs. Apparently, I didn't realize it, but I set up tips on my, like tips on my account. So if I wanted to, I could add an option, like, in the description to do donations.
Yeah.
Huh.
Should I do that, or should I wait until I'm bigger?
Okay, that is so okay. So like I posted like a thing in our like little group chat there that like I couldn't get like the descriptions for like videos to pop up. Now I can see it on the stream. I'm just like, what the fuck is up with this?
Yeah.
Like just for regular videos that they don't show up for some reason.
I mean, did you just add it to the description?
Yes.
No, I
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
I did because I want to see if it actually works, because I didn't realize I actually have done that.
Okay,
but no one needs to donate.
See, Adam, hot dog is an innuendo. It's not a sandwich.
Hot dog is an innuendo, it's not a
sandwich. Hot dogs are a panini.
Oh god.
Oh god, good lord.
Also, hello,
You see, or you can have
Boils.
Italian hot dogs, which is just one very large, like, hollow noodle in a bun. That's also another half broken noodle.
What?
And then you just put a shitload of butter on it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, you don't put butter on it, you put marinara sauce on it.
Nah, then you put marinara sauce inside of it.
Oh. What?
Oh, you guys.
Fucking Italian food. I will never understand why people like Italian food so much.
I don't.
It's just like here, have a side of carbs with your other carbs.
Just give me my spaghetti every now and then, and I will be a happy boy with Italian.
All I want is, like, chicken parm.
Yeah.
Give me
Chicken
chicken
parmesan is
parm.
pretty good.
Yeah.
But like, I could eat fucking burgers, lo mein, and sweet and sour chicken all day, every day. But
Hey, Majin, you ever had General Tso's chicken?
yes, I have. It's very good.
Yeah.
That's the good shit. General Tso's chicken.
Really is. It really is. Yeah, it's weird because I feel like is that just not like a is that just not like a staple like Chinese dish? Because I feel like every single time like Chinese like in some kind of
It's just not my go-to.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like even in like TV shows or whatever, whenever they bring up whenever they bring up like Chinese food, it's always like orange chicken or sweet and sour chicken. It's never General Tso's. I'm just like, I thought this was like a staple. What the hell?
Yeah, General Tso's chicken is pretty good. I like sweet and sour chicken because the little place down the street, both of them actually, because there's like 4 Chinese places within.
What the fuck? I need to move where you are. What the hell?
Like I don't know why.
Where I live.
There's one in every direction you go.
What the fuck?
But
I'm so jealous right now.
Like, the part of Austin I live in right now has everything, but it's all 40 minutes apart from each other.
Yeah, that's like. My issue is that just are the town I live in is such like in like such an inconvenient location. We need to drive like at least 10 miles to like find anything good. Because that's the thing that like around us there's a lot of stuff that's good. It's all just like, but like we need to drive like a good bit to like get out of this like literal definition of a backwater town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the things I like, and then I generally don't get much else. Because
honestly, that's same.
I feel like
I like lo mein. Fucking, oh my god, this place has some really good chicken fried rice, and their shrimp fried rice is even better. Good job, Kyle.
Yeah.
I was watching the stream for a second.
Oh.
Did we just talk about crab rangoon for a moment?
Crab rangoon's fucking good.
It really is.
I like it, but I can't eat very much of it, and I don't know why.
Honestly, yeah.
Granted, I know one of the reasons. That's because by the time I finish one, my grandma has eaten the others. But
like, also the teriyaki, like the chicken on a stick.
Oh yeah.
I think we need to stop this. I'm just making myself hungry now. Fuck.
God, I can't wait until this one fucking buffet opens again, or at least lets us get takeout. Cause like they have the best, you know those little fucking corn nuggets.
Oh.
I don't like those from anywhere but Golden Chick and Chinese places.
Yeah.
You talking about like the little miniature corn dogs or like actual corn?
Like the little fried corn balls.
Oh, if it's not a hush puppy, I don't want it. I'm gonna be honest.
That's fair. But yeah, like they're just these little fucking balls of sweet corn, and they're so good. Then you have shit like fucking. Why am I suddenly blanking on Chinese food?
Yeah. It's just like the stuff that's like in your immediate like most desired thing, and everything else like doesn't exist basically in your head.
Yeah. Like there's this one place up in Edmond that it's a Chinese buffet, so sadly it's closed right now. I think they're doing takeout, but it's too far for me to drive normally.
Yeah.
And well, I say me drive, but I don't drive yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm learning how to drive.
I don't either, honestly.
But like fucking their egg rolls are orgasmic. Like every time
I love making egg roll.
Like I've gone there a few times, and every time I go, I always get a weird look because I grab one of the little things that's for soup and I just fill it with fucking sweet and sour sauce.
My mom does the exact same thing, so don't worry.
And then I just grab a shitload of egg rolls and fucking spring rolls, and that's my appetizer.
I get a lot of weird looks whenever I go to a Chinese buffet because I always just load up on like the various like chickens and like the sauces and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like General Tso's, like fucking the sesame chicken. Like just give me all of it.
Give me the chicken.
Yes. Also, never mind. I forgot what it was called. Never mind.
Tempest has a very pretty emotion.
She really does.
Yeah,
Also,
let's get back to Fire Emblem here.
yeah. I was gonna say, you know, are you looking at my screen or are you looking at the stream? Because if you're looking at the stream, you're far behind and you can just look at my Discord stream.
I've been glancing between them.
Yeah, I go on the stream to look at like what the chat's going on.
Yeah, that way you guys are ahead of me. Thank you. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. I can more easily do it too.
Have a good time. I think it's Andres.
Andre?
Yeah, Andres. Yep. But thank you for coming.
I can more easily flip between like the stream and like the voice chat because for some reason like the app is no longer working on my PC, so I have to do this on like the browser.
Oh,
but,
fuck off, Adam! Don't remind me of Costco hot dogs.
Oh, I've never had Costco hot dogs.
I don't remember the Costco though.
They're really good.
Also, I forgot that Ewan comes with an energy ring.
Yeet! Big yeets!
Who's that going to?
I think that's gonna go to Ewan.
Okay.
Because I do
actually
intend...
gonna try and raise him, out of curiosity.
Also,
Yes.
Aiden, marinara
Yes, I
sauce
am.
also makes me sick because I'm mildly allergic to tomatoes. but doesn't fucking stop me.
Oh god, tell my parents. My parents always tell me that lays low man and cook. So knowing you get on that, what the hell are you trying to say there, Aiden?
Damn. Oh. Oh.
There's some money. If there's something you want to say, we can do this off stream.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
Hunt him down in Pennsylvania.
I'm kidding. Don't worry.
Ooh, Ewan doubles this guy.
I mean, it isn't entombed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Isn't entombed, but still, that means I'm gonna dance him, and he's gonna get more EXP. He's gonna level up again, because he's already level, what is it, 5.
Entombed are basically just like a free 100 EXP for whoever kills them, honestly.
Aiden, are you sure you live in Pennsylvania and not in, like, the backwater swamps of Louisiana?
Wait, hold on, what?
Apparently he's saying that marinara sauce tastes so bad it makes him puke. Why the fuck are you just eating raw dog marinara?
I don't think he is. He's just saying that as a condiment, he doesn't like it.
Do you not like pizza?
No, and honestly, I don't really care for pizza.
Okay,
the only
like
pizza the only pizza I care for, as hipsters this will make me sound, is mod pizza. If you know what that is.
I don't
even know what the fuck that is.
Mod pizza must be a local Austin chain, but like you can make it any way you want, and unlike other pizza joints.
Honestly, not gonna lie, pizza low-key tastes better when it just doesn't have any sauce.
Oh yeah, you can add it with no sauce, and then you can add like a top sauce instead. So I do no sauce and then
mayonnaise.
Okay. Well, if that makes Rig a hipster, then that just makes me normie because my favorite pizza chain is just Domino's, honestly.
Domino's makes good sandwiches. I can't care for their pizza.
I like how ever so slightly spicy their sauce is.
Fair, but what else I was gonna say? But yeah, with mod pizza, it's like you can make it any way you want and like as many toppings as you want without extra cost.
I mean,
it's like a terrible business model. But
also something I want to say, like Pizza Hut is like the most fucking like still it's the worst of the pizza chains, I think.
Okay, around here,
Papa
Pizza
John's.
Hut is the best.
Papa John's is the worst. Fuck Papa John's.
No. Pizza Hut is far worse. Okay, here's the thing. Pizza Hut, it commits the cardinal sin. The pizza is not good cold.
I disagree. I've had cold Pizza Hut.
So.
Cold Pizza Hut's still good. You can. I will.
Oh, okay, you know what? We'll just have to agree to disagree on this because fuck Pizza Hut.
I don't like cold pizza at all, so.
I love. Okay, you're just inhuman, Matt.
Oh, okay. Question related to the game. Are we gonna be promoting our Molder soon?
If we get a Gaiden ring, yes.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I used it on
For a second, I thought you said Gaiden ring, and I was like, Gaiden chapters in FE8?
I mean, there is the one, but that's it.
Honestly,
okay. Here's the thing. The Gaiden chapters for FE8 are kind of sort of what the creature campaign is.
Sorta.
You know what they should have done with Gaiden chapters in this game? Make them like little sides.
Seth behind one.
Not lock Seth behind one, but like you know how like the only Gaiden chapter we have is the Ephraim one.
Yeah.
Make them more like that. You know, like one Gaiden chapter where you have Garrick and the Mercenaries, one with Dusel.
That would be cool, actually.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Like,
that would, yeah. Maybe also like I guess Sala and like you and all them are kind of part of like Garrick's whole band, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Okay. Oh, he doubles and kills.
Sala has a really. Can we just talk about how like fucking awesome Sala's design is?
Sala is like Pent 2.0, and I love him for that.
Yep. He's just not nearly as good.
He's like Pent's light, but Pent is already so good that even the smaller Pent is still really good.
Yeah, but like you know, speaking of that,
Diet Dr. Pent.
Exactly.
They made like speaking of, you know the reason why they gave Sages and Path of Radiance knives, right?
Why was that?
Because they wanted to avoid the Pent problem that they had. They wanted to avoid both the Pent and the and the Saleh problem. Because
what
both
problem was there really even?
they were just very overpowered.
I mean, like, here's the thing: Magic and Tally's games is already like weak enough for them to not be like Mario FE.
I mean, fair, I guess.
Magic Intelligence is pretty pathetic, honestly.
Yeah, honestly. Fun fact: in Arc Thunder Tome has the same base might as just a regular hand axe and Ready Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad.
I did not know that, but I'm not surprised.
That's pretty fucking depressing.
Yeah, I feel so bad for anyone who like.
You know, I love how Ewan is almost T-posing in his like idol art.
He is.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Like, it's funny because like people like Thunder Magic is easily the worst in like Raining Dawn, but like the one dedicated Thunder Mage, Eliana, is actually still like pretty decent just for the sole reason that like she's like her ability to attack at 2 range is kind of useful in part 1.
Yeah. So hey, Ewan can do this. Sweet.
Now get him the fuck out.
And then Bastion is just like and then Bastion is also just like really like well he's not a Thunder Mage but he's just like still just like pretty strong.
Yeah.
Soren is like decent, and then Khalil, especially Tormod, are just god awful.
Yep. So let's see how this goes, cause oh shit. Oh!
Oh God has spared a Reaper.
That could have ended very poorly.
God has spared another moron.
Get him out of there.
Oh fuck, that was.
Yeah, get him out. Holy shit.
That was close.
Yeah, how did we die? How did none of us notice that?
I don't know. We
Wow.
fucking checked him first too.
Man.
That's because I didn't realize that his weapon broke. And
Oh right. You used the iron sword, didn't you? And then it broke, and then it.
That was bad.
Oh man.
okay, let's see.
He's gonna fucking die.
You think so, but here's the thing. Let me do some quick math after I dance Ewan.
Wait, didn't Garcia already die?
Garcia did die.
Yeah, that's Garrick.
Garrick's gonna die.
Is he?
No, he's not.
I was gonna say.
No, Yeoman's gonna fucking die.
Oh,
Actually,
right,
you're
'cause,
right.
He can equip that bow, I think.
He can,
Yeah,
you're
he can.
right. And let's see, how much does he deal with the bow? Okay, that's 9 might... 9
So it'll be
plus
24 attack.
24 attack, 2 Ewins. You're right, get him the fuck out of there.
He'd fucking die.
I thought I had a clever idea.
idea.
I thought he had a clever idea, but... Garrick.
That was bad. Fuck. Sorry, continue, I just...
Yeah, Garrick killed the guy, and we're good.
Hey.
Thank you, Sacred Stones boss EXP. Good
Stone
level
speed.
up.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
So,
Hey.
if I'm not mistaken, that is every single enemy.
Yep, this was a route chapter.
And, that's about it. Next chapter is when we recruit,
Both Cormag and Amelia.
I think I'll... Oh, is it Amelia? I thought it was Dwessel.
No, Duisel doesn't appear in Erica's route until chapter 15.
With Ephraim.
Right, that's alright.
So I'm gonna see... What does Ewan have? Ewan comes with... Oh, I thought he had better, Well, never mind. I thought he came with better magic, but... Yeah, I can still buy new tomes for loot.
Yep.
I think it's cooler actually gonna make use of like all the mages here.
Mm-hmm.
I make use of everyone if I can. It's just how I always have played.
Yeah.
But
Just to make sure everyone's like somewhat up to snuff, and in the off chance like someone might prove useful in a certain chapter.
We're gonna go talk to my grandma about dinner. So, thanks for having me on. I'll see you, my guys.
Yeah, see you guys around. I mean,
I'm
doing this. I'm actually not working. I'm not working next Saturday, unlike what I thought I would be doing. But I might have my family over. It's next week is my my dad and my brother's birthday. So
yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So if we're still confirmed doing something on Saturday, I'll stream on Friday. Okay, Cold Jolteon, I am not using Stealth no matter fucking what. Fuck you.
Okay, see, Aiden said, Ewan will crumble. I definitely did not think that's a crumble for a moment there.
Anyway, I'll see y'all.
See ya. And thank you guys for coming to my stream. See you guys either next Friday or on next Saturday.